Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. Thank you so much for hopping in at the beginning of the stream. I hope you guys had a fantastic Christmas. Or if you didn't celebrate Christmas, I hope you had a fantastic day regardless. Yes, first stream after Christmas. It was my first stream with Simon, and I was very, very happy that he was there to celebrate it with me. And obviously here's to many more together with my lovely Simon. And the day was good as well. Obviously, like, Christmas dinner was great, and we saw my aunt as well, so she came round. So it was just like my parents, my aunt, me and Simon. So it was just a little small affair, but like hopefully my sister will be able to come up soon if there isn't some new weird Omicron / COVID stuff that comes into place the next month or so. Hopefully I'll get to see her, but regardless, we're back with more Endwalker MSQ. So obviously, if you guys are currently playing with the MSQ and you are not up to the point where you are about level 86 coming on 87, you probably haven't seen past this point, so you probably shouldn't watch it because there will obviously be spoilers. But I'm still in the inn room. I don't even know where I need to go. I think we were at Radzathan when we stopped last time. So there was some serious stuff that went down. We also had a new dungeon. We had a Vanaspati that we ran right near the beginning of the stream, actually. I didn't realize how close we were to another dungeon. So we need to kind of figure out now what we're doing. We're going to continue. I think I've also got my role quest that I need to do. Like, I haven't touched my role quest yet, so we could do the first role quest today, I suppose, as well. But I'm kind of more interested in the story for the moment, to be honest, so that's what we're going to continue with. So we're going to swap scenes. I'm going to make sure everything is as it should be, because I know that Wavelink likes to misbehave. That is not correct. Wavelink. God damn it! Hey Muggle, I did have a very nice Christmas, thank you. I hope you did too. I'm just double checking everything is the right level. 62. Yes, okay, fine. And the music is off, so yes. But yes, I had a very nice Christmas. I hope you did too. Said my it's like my mum still proceeded to get me presents, and she also got Simon a bunch of gifts as well, and I was just like Mum, come on, like, I'm 30 now, I don't need so many gifts. And she's just like, oh, you know, I bought stuff throughout the year, and you know, and there's just like big bag of presents of stuff. It's like, okay. Lots of time with family, so I enjoyed it much. Well, that's awesome. Well, that's what it's all about, you know. It's not about the gift giving, and it's not even about the great food. You know, it's about, you know, spending time with family and loved ones, so. And obviously with like COVID and stuff, it made things like so hard last year. But obviously there weren't really any restrictions in place for this year, thankfully. So yes, we're inside the inn room. And I checked my retainers. Yes, okay. Because I've been online for about half an hour. But I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Just everything. I think I've got everything in place where it should be. Okay, so we need to go back to Radzathan, I believe, to continue with the main scenario quest. I said I picked up the role quest, I just haven't done it yet. And obviously it is good to do the role quest because they do add some additional story. Unfortunately, because I only have one of the classes up at that current level, which is my melee DPS, which obviously is Reaper, because we are Reaper. I can't actually do any of the other story bits because I don't have a tank, I don't have a healer, I don't have a magic or a ranged DPS. So we're going to miss out on quite a lot of that story-wise because I haven't got classes at that level, so that's kind of unfortunate. We need to teleport to... because we can actually teleport to Radzathan now because the Aetherite finally works. So... yeah, we couldn't go there for the longest time, and then last time they were like, well, you know what? We'll turn the Aetherite on for you. And it's like, thank God. Like, it was a pain not being able to come here. Right, we need to go all the way up here where the role quests were, basically. Okay. That is fine. We're going to run ourselves up there. And obviously, I haven't played the game since the last stream. Because like I said, I'm only tending to play on my stream days. So I'm only tending to play on Tuesdays and on Thursdays. So there's obviously a lot of, I'm going the wrong way. It's down the bottom. Okay. I wish I would have looked at my map. I would have easily seen I was going the wrong way. Can I fit through there? No, apparently not. I'm not that tiny. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is the right way. I could have also technically have just gone to this Aethernet shard, but And, you know, I wasted my sprint, but I like being difficult and taking the long way around. That's just exactly what I do, so... Okay, so we have to go in here where the rogue quests were. And complete, or not complete, continue the story. Here we go. So yeah, this is the dude we spoke to, the Laminson delegate, so he's the one in charge with the melee DPS, and then we have all the others with the other classes. But yeah, but to ignore all of them. So, we are currently on the main Scenario at World's End, which is to speak with the Radiant Host Soldier again. Pray forgive Shira about her rudeness. She can be a bit boisterous at times, but it is simply her nature. Anyway, my apologies for keeping you from your hard-earned rest. You'll be rejoining your companions, yes? Do you know the way to the Mayhain? The Mayhain? I know Rad's at hand like the back of my hand. I have a terrible sense of direction. Which is true. Truly, a remarkable weakness for such a well-travelled adventurer. Well, anyway, you can either use the Aethernet or go by foot via the Aetherite Plaza. From there, cross through Balsan Bazaar and continue down the passage, you'll find yourself right in front of the Mayhain. When you arrive, pray request the drink of your choice. Mary says that tonight is on the house. Ooh! Free alcohol! Can't go wrong there. And with that, I must return to my post. On behalf of all the Radiant hosts, I thank you and your friends once more for lending your strength and courage to Radzahan in our time of need. We shall endeavour to fight the good fight to the end, that we might honour Ahiwan's legacy and serve Master Vitra well. You have my word that your efforts will not be in vain. They better not be. Or we'll be having words again, sir. Right, I can actually fast travel there, yes? With the shard? Yes, I can. I'm going to do that. We're not going to run, because that's just a bit too far. No, thank you. That's right beneath where we're at. Okie doke, let's go and get ourselves a drink. It's funny because I didn't actually drink all that much. I thought I'd maybe was going to drink a bit more over like Christmas, but I was actually quite good this year. I mean, I'm generally not much of a drinker anyway, but I do tend to partake just a bit when it comes to Christmas. So, but I only had some like ciders, and I only had like a couple. Not really anything like parents like Prosecco. It's like, ugh, ugh. Can't imagine anything so disgusting. Prosecco is the worst. So no thank you, I want no part of that. They're like, oh, go and have some, and there's like 5 bottles of it. I'm like, no, I'm not interested, thank you. Welcome. When the satrap asked us to entertain a party of honor guests, I was wondering who it might be. This is a lovely surprise to say the least. By the way, I heard about Karzal from your friend Grahatia. I understand there was nothing that could be done, but I was heartened to hear he meant us no harm. I cannot thank you enough for dispatching the beasts. As the smallest token of our thanks, your food and drink tonight are Mary's treat. Woo! Speaking of which, what shall I start you off with? So we have a piping hot mug of chai, a glass of your finest local spirits, water, just water. Now, I'm also a spirit person. Hey Maya, nice to see you. I said, I hope you are, you're feeling okay after your 3rd COVID jab. I said, I still need to book my booster, so me and Simon need to do that. As you wish, pray join your friends and I will bring you your drink. But yeah, I don't mind the odd spirits. Just super sleepy. Yeah, we'll just obviously, like I said, chill and take your time. Thank Crit, I don't want to speak to you. No, I mean, I want to speak to my boy, but... No, that's her 3rd jab. Because obviously, you have, I've got, like, double vaccinated. And obviously, I need to book my booster COVID jab. But no, she hasn't had COVID 3 times. It's her 3rd jab that she's having, or that she's had, sorry. Welcome back. Whatever did the Radiant want with you, pray tell? Yeah, no. Don't worry, I obviously I wasn't clear enough, clearly, but yeah. Now, I'm lucky that actually me and Simon, we dodged COVID. Considering that my mum had it, she got it from one of her work colleagues, and then my dad got it from one of his friends that he went out for drinks with. So me and Simon just like steered well clear of them, literally when they had it each. Like they had it at different times. Like my mum had it first, and then there was like a period of, I think it was like a couple weeks, and then my dad got it, and then me and Simon were just like mask wearing around the house. Literally anytime we touched anything, it was like wash hands, alcohol, sanitizer, you know, we did so well just to not get it at all. And then parents came in contact with their friend when they went out, and then she ended up getting it and being positive again, and luckily they didn't get it again. So it's like, yeah. So I'm trying to do raids with James, Parham, and Fenway, and I'm mostly dying. Oh no! Oh no! I hope you feel better soon. Our allies have sent military delegates. That's news to me. Mind sharing the details? Yeah, no, we're super lucky that me and Simon did not pick it up, so... Like, the only time we're actually going out is to get, like, food shopping, which is why I'm also late today, because we had to go food shopping.
So blasphemies now plague all the realm.
And also have some lunch, so... And then I thought I was gonna have to sit in a queue for ages, and there was only, like, 30 people, and it took, like, 20 seconds, so I was fine on that, so...
It will only get worse if what Father said is true, as it did in Amarot.
Yeah, I hope you're having fun with the raids, albeit dying of needing sleep.
If that's our model, then shouldn't we expect the effects to grow more severe as it feeds off its own spread? As if people transforming into those monstrosities wasn't bad enough. If the flora and fauna, if the land itself turned against us.
No one would survive.
Just like the final days. Oh, here comes my free drink. Oh, lime.
Order, friend.
Get rid of that. I don't want no lime with my drink. Is that spirits?
May you find comfort in these dark times.
They better be alcoholic, my lady.
Where do we go from here? If there's one thing we've learned, fighting blindly and simply reacting to what comes will accomplish nothing. We must find a solution that addresses the fundamental cause. Before our strength is exhausted, before this crisis spirals out of control.
Hey, Yansky. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a nice Christmas, my friend. I'm doing well. I'm just a bit late because me and Simon had to go get some food shoppings and then have some food. I did, and I'm doing well. Nice. Awesome. I see you have got a new video up, a VR video, so I'll have to give that a watch at some point. But I hope you had fun playing and recording and stuff. And I'm glad that you had a good Christmas. Ask again after 12-ish hours? Oh, okay. You had massive fun? Awesome. That is awesome. Actually, while I'm paused... Ah, mouse, what are you doing? Give a couple chat-outs. We have Moya in chat, who's a member of Team Whisker, also streams Final Fantasy. And then we have Yan, who has his own command. There we go. Make sure you guys drop a subscribe over to Yan on the YouTubes. Awesome, awesome dude. Definitely worthy of your support. And let me make sure I'm clicked into the game. There we go.
Is there something, anything we've overlooked?
Okay, so we know that they are born from negative emotion. That is how someone turns into a blasphemy. But I don't think we've actually found out about the whole... Because apparently Carlzold turned into a blasphemy before the sky turned red. I don't think that's been found out or addressed properly yet. I don't think so, anyway.
Hydaelyn herself will have it. 'Twas she who bound Zodiac and forestalled the final days. Alas, we have heard naught from her since the Tower of Babel. Whether she cannot or will not speak, I can only speculate. Even the flower she gave us is no more.
Yep, that thing died. Shriveled up into nothing. In our time, we called it Elpis. You would do well to remember the name. Sorry, Watcher, didn't mean to cut you off there, but...
So advised the Watcher. But what could be the significance of that name? It is entirely unfamiliar to me.
Elpis.
To me as well. It meant something to the ancients, though. In our time.
Most surely. Yet I do not recall a single mention of it in the records of Anida.
Another dead end. And quite literally. It's not as if there are any ancients living we could go and ask.
Or are there? Is Grohar gonna go actually?
Not alive as such, but not quite dead.
Oh? Speak up, my boy.
Elidibus.
Wait. Huh? Oh, wait, he's trapped in the Crystal Tower, isn't he?
I sealed him in the White Auracite at the Crystal Tower back on the first. Contained within that reservoir of ether that maintains it, ether that is returned little by little to the sea. Naught may remain of his soul.
Okay.
However, if part of it lingers, we might be able to speak with him there.
Okay.
I know we can no longer make that journey, but you, my friend, still can.
I'm going back to the first. It's worth a try. Would be an opportunity to look in on the others. Yes. Go and see. Oh god, if I have to do some Becklug holding my nose, peg on the nose
Thank
text.
you, my friend. That would mean much to me.
Well, I think I've still got the peg somewhere. I might be mistaken if I'm going to have to resort to doing that. I don't know where it's gone. Oh no, there it is. I found it. Oh dear. Okay.
If nothing else, should we learn the first is safe, we'll have that much more reason to keep fighting the good fight.
It's going well, Jan. I'm really enjoying the story so far. Literally everything about it's just been really, really good. And you're welcome. You know you're always worth a shout out, so. You're very, very awesome, my friend, so I'm trying to spread the love. Yeah, no, it's awesome. Like I said, the dungeons, obviously we've done a primal so far. We did, obviously, Zodiac. That was a cool fight. Like I said, just everything about it has just been awesome. The new locales, obviously, are great. Yeah, it's awesome. Really enjoying it.
That said, the odds are not in our favor, to say the least. Which is why we're fortunate to have Urianger up there on the moon, working hard to make all the necessary preparations for our departure, should it come to it.
Oh yeah, he's still on the moon.
And why we have nothing to lose by staying the course till the last instant.
Indeed. To the last, let us all do what we can. I will consult with Master Matoya and see if she knows of a way to reach Hydaelyn from the ethereal sea.
And I will visit the nation's leaders and attempt to ascertain how far the final days have progressed elsewhere.
I like how we literally had like no leads and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, we've got this. Oh, and then I'll do this. Oh, and I'll go and do this.
Keep me abreast of your findings. I can seek out and slay the worst of the immediate threats, if only to slow the spread.
Unease, terror, despair. Try as we might to suppress them, these emotions will return to harry us time and time again. But when they do, remember this. Your friends and loved ones are out there somewhere, sharing in your struggle. You are not alone.
So ends the brief respite before the next revelation.
Oh dear. Next revelation.
Yes, so much left for you to see.
I don't doubt it.
Where beginning ends and end begins.
Alright, well I guess we're going back to the first then. Now then, is there anything we've forgotten to mention? Are your arms and armor in good order? Yes, I'm good to go. In that case, it's time we each attended to our tasks, and when you arrive on the first, give my regards to Reen. Tell her I miss her. Oh. I wonder if I get to go see everybody like Master Chai and... what's her face? Oh, hiya. Okay, is the achievement we just got. I'm wondering whether I should actually go and do my role quest, to be honest. Speak with the Secretariat at Maelstrom Command. I feel like I should probably do my role quest, guys. I feel like I should probably do my role quest. So we're going to do that. Before we continue on, we're going to see what this has in store for us. I don't know whether it's going to be like multiple quests, one after the other. Because I think the way they did it in Shadowbringers, I'm pretty sure the role quests were like really early on. And they had like every few levels, you got a new one. But obviously we're very late into the story. Like I'm level 86 now. So I don't know what level this quest was. Oh my lord, there's a whole bunch of lalas playing instruments, but we can't listen to it because I've got performances turned off because DMCA. This is an 85 quest. Oh yeah, but I think it is awesome though, where you have people that are going across, like doing all the... Oh my god, are you literally Sora at the front? Got a little Sora Lala fell. Okay, Maelstrom Command is... the upper decks. Go to the upper decks. Yeah. Oh, there. Okay. Half castle. Yeah, it's still weird, like, looking down the Aethernet list, because I'm just assuming that the Af Castle was always, like, the next one on the list when you go to fast travel around places, and it's not anymore. It's like... it's confusing. Okay. Maelstrom Secretariat. You there. Ah, a man at Radzahan told us to expect you. I'll inform the Admiral of your arrival. Please do. I'm surprised we didn't just go directly to her office and why we came here, but... glad you could join us, Lumi. I only wish you were under better circumstances. The grave news from the bounty has not escaped our ears. I can scarce begin to imagine the horrors you have witnessed there. It pains me to say the selfsame hell has come to Vilbram. Fell beasts born of deepest despair have been sighted all throughout our island. Tell her what we know. The first report came a few days ago from one of our men patrolling Skull Valley. He spoke of a fearsome creature unlike any native to our shores. While we had our suspicions, it was only later that the connection to the final days was confirmed by a most unlikely source, the Sahagin. We've been treating their tempered for some time now, and many have made a full recovery. Owing to this, some factions are eager to improve diplomatic relations with Limsa. It is one such faction that has provided the most comprehensive reports in all their alarming detail. They speak of a most dreadful sight, their spawn brothers transforming into horrific beasts before their very eyes. Indeed, it is far too similar to the incidents in Radzahan to be mere coincidence. If our assumptions are correct, the first and most formidable of the beasts, a blasphemy, as it was decided we would call them, prowls our waters as we speak. Fortunately, there have been no sightings of the blasphemy within the city. Nevertheless, if we are to spare our people the horror that befell Radzahan, the fiend must be dealt with, and quickly. Despite our investigative efforts, we remain very much in the dark as to the precise nature of the threat we face. Were we to recklessly dispatch large numbers of troops, we'd run the risk of having our own men corrupted. You can well imagine the carnage that would ensue. As such, Admiral Blofiswin, I never pronounce the dude's name, has decided to keep those involved to a minimum and lead the investigation. Oh, sorry, her name. And lead the investigation herself. And I would have you at my side. What say you? Leave it to me. You have my thanks. Woodapar wants to meet with our Sargon allies and gather what knowledge we can, that we might devise a proper plan of attack. Hey Gladius, nice to see you. I'm doing very, very good, thank you. Hope you had a nice Christmas. That you are well, my friend. Yes, I'm doing well. I'm just a bit late today. Other than that, I'm doing okay. And Simon is here. He's actually behind my green screen because he's just waiting for the heater to work in the loft so that he can go and start some work. So he's kind of chilling. They are due to arrive at South Tides Gate soon. I'll go on ahead and wait for you there. Right, okay, let's head off to wherever the heck this is. It is... Elport. Good thing we can fly. I had to study for my test at Christmas. Oh no! Oh no. When is your test then? Have you already had that, or is that coming up soon? We can fly here, right? In the old areas? Just automatically? I'm not going crazy? go. Alrighty. Yeah, so thank God we can fly in the old areas now. Hi to Simon too. Yeah, he is doing very well. Like I said, he's still job hunting at the moment. But he is doing good. He's, like I said, he's just chilling behind the green screen at the minute, so. It's well past our agreed upon meeting time with the Sahagin and nowhere to be seen. They did not seem the sorts to break their word this bodes ill. Oh no, they transformed? Let us leave this place to the guards and search Hearthstone for any sight of them. You got a minion for the raid? Nice, Maria, congrats. Is it a cool minion? Let's go in and say hi. I'm gonna ignore the fact that there is a fate going on. What the bloody hell? Okay, there's a creature, but... Oh, Shivering Sargon, here we go. Nola's in danger, quickly to his aid! Okay. I guess I'm gonna fly over there. It's a bat? Ooh, nice. Had my first paper and second paper today. We'll have the remaining papers tomorrow. Post-graduation is not a piece of cake. Oh no, I said, I hope things went well today. Good luck. Oh, I'll let him know. I think he's got his headphones on at the minute where he's watching some stuff. I'll let him know you said good luck. But yeah, I hope that everything goes well for you. Come here, buddy. Come here. Nope, I always do the wrong buttons for some reason. Any more? But yeah, I hope everything goes well for you, Gladius. Many thanks, Shorewalker. But pray tell, is my companion safe? The Admiral herself comes to our aid. Glad tidings indeed. See, I don't even know if it's like... I'm like, whatever. You too have my boundless gratitude for saving my life. Let us quit this place before those beasts return. Yeah, I'm not going to bother trying to do... Bloody Sagin. Okay, ignore you. You're fine. Everyone's still alive, good. I also tested out Beat Saber yesterday. I had my watch on that shows my pulse. It went from 85 to 137. Oh my lord. Oh, it's a good workout then, I can imagine. I said I literally have no room for VR, so I'd have to, I don't even know where I could even do something like that, so. Messed up the last question. The worst thing is my professor told me that a question like that was going to come and I still messed it up. She's my mentor. She's going to be so mad at me. Oh no, Gladius. Well, I mean, obviously, if you try to prepare, it's if... I mean, if you did absolutely nothing, then, you know, but then it's weird because you can't really say with some certainty, oh, that type of question is going to be in. All you can do is kind of just plan for, like, you know, like all kind of eventualities or possibilities of questions. I mean, there's no one that would be able to pinpoint exactly what they would ask you. Otherwise, everyone would, you know what to study exactly. And it's a real workout. It seems like it. I mean, it seems like quite fun as well, Beat Saber. It could be a question that is meant for people to mess up, though. Maybe. There is that as well. Everyone's still alive? Good. But not if we stay out here too long. Inside quickly. Otherwise, we're going to have to keep listening to the Fate music. Gladius and people say hi. And also, good luck with your job hunting. Simon could come over and wave if you wanted to. But he's looking kind of tired. But she did warn me. Beat Saber's a fun game. Like I said, I've seen bits of it, yeah, and it does look pretty cool. Thank you, my friends. Those ghastly beasts would have made short work of us had you not intervened. I'm not going to start doing that. I'm going to stop doing that even. And yeah, it brought me no joy to watch them die. For unbelievable as it may sound, until a short time ago, they were none other than our very own spawn brothers. At first we thought them merely cursed, but our talismans and magics availed us not. Are you heading upstairs? Bye, Simon. Aye, 'twas no curse, 'twas an evil like no other. Innocent souls transformed against their will into unholy beasts called blasphemies. Blasphemies? Pray tell us more. That would be your area of expertise, Lumi. Oh, God. You could still explain. They would probably understand if you told them. Just because I've come face to face with loads of them. Fish. Turned into beast by the power of despair. This is horrifying indeed. Thus far the phenomenon here in Lenosia has been limited to the Sargin. Why is that? Shh, I cannot say. Yeah, I wonder if the crushing tide are involved in some way. I know naught of this crushing tide. Word of them has yet to reach you, I see. It all began when the Indigo matriarch, the queen of our kind, was stricken with a grave malady. Oh, she'd be ill. Tragic as this was, there was one small solace. She was not fond of shorewalkers, and so deprived of her leadership, more of my kind came to see the wisdom in making peace with Limsa Lominsa. There remain, of course, those who would oppose our cause. They formed a group called the Crushing Tide. Even now they seek to summon the Lord of the World anew, oh God, and consign all finless ones unto the briny deep. Leviathan! However, they lack the crystals necessary to do so. Denied the power they crave, they could do naught but gnash their teeth in desperation. And you suspect these feelings of helplessness are the cause of their transformations? Just so. Those of us spawn brothers who turned into those beasts had been fraternizing with the Crushing Tide. Despite our differences, we cannot abandon our kin to such a cruel fate. Yet we must be careful not to drive them to still deeper despair. Yes, we must consider the situation carefully, lest we bring destruction upon all our kind. Tell me this, are the Crushing Tide even now under Leviathan's thrall? If freed from their drowned state, might they not listen to reason? Were it only so simple. All but a few are long since cured, they walk this path of their own free will. In that case, they may yet be dissuaded from their present course. For the sake of our nascent alliance, we will do all we can to save our brethren. I'm still coming up of being faced with these words that I've never seen before in my entire life. It's like, where on earth did they get these on the localization side? Like, what? Fortunately, a most capable ally stands with us, for this woman has bested many a formidable foe, including Leviathan. Psh, the great Lumi Divine in the flesh, honoured am I to stand in your presence. Together we will weather this storm and usher in a new age of harmony, this I swear. Every time I have to go psh, it's just like, there is much to be done. For now, let us return to our homes and prepare as best we can for the trials ahead. Should we discover aught of value, we'll be sure to share it with you. I ask you do the same. Indeed we shall. Until such time, I watch over my spawn brothers and pray that no more succumb to the change. Yeah, no worries, Gladius. I appreciate it. I hope everything goes well tomorrow. So, fingers crossed. We'll be rooting for you, buddy. But yeah, thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And we'll see you again next time. It was hard to cancel Ubisoft Plus. Like, damn, Ubisoft, make a shortcut. That kind of sounds like with Streamlabs, doesn't it? When they forcibly put, you know, if you actually donate to a streamer or whatever through Streamlabs and then they put you on Prime without telling you. Like, when you actually go to cancel the Prime subscription, you've got like this tiny little like thing like you want to cancel, and then the keep subscribed is like the bigger button on there, and it's just a bit like dodge, like super dodge. And that was really bad, by the way. It's like, especially where, like, when people donated and there was apparently like a tick box that was auto-ticked to make you sign up to Streamlabs Prime, and there were people that were having their money taken from their account and they literally had no idea. So if any of you have ever donated via Streamlabs to a streamer of your choosing, make sure that you didn't get signed up for Prime, because the chances are you did and you're giving Streamlabs money without even knowing it. So I'd check that and get that cancelled if I were you. That was very bad. I had to do the following. Go to Ubisoft, click Ubisoft Plus menu, log in, click subscriptions, click cancel, click yes, I'm sure. Yeah, it's because they want to make it so complicated or so long-winded that you just end up going, oh, I can't be bothered to go through this and cancel. I can't be bothered. It's like, but yes, I want to cancel because You're taking my money from me, and I don't want you to do that anymore. And yeah, it is very annoying. Very, very annoying. Do I have to go back to the after castle again? Maybe? Yes. Oh, excuse me. Taking my money, and I very rarely play Ubisoft games. Yeah, the only sort of more recent ones I've obviously been Assassin's Creed. Of which, so I thought I was done with Assassin's Creed, and then they go ahead and release like a free DLC between Odyssey and Valhalla, and now apparently they're bringing out like a whole new expansion on top of Valhalla, which is where you play as Odin. But you need obviously it's basically like a new game, but it's an expansion, but it's not the price of like the full title. Yeah, it is a never-ending. It's never going to stop, is it? It's just always going to be there. Welcome back. Thanks to you and Noah now possess a proper understanding of the challenge we face. There's a daunting task that lies before us. We'll continue to cooperate with the Sahagin to learn all we can. Once we've located the blasphemy, I will have need of your strength. Till then, I ask you remain at the ready. Clearly, the storm clouds have only begun together. Oh, we can do the next one. Okay. The Crushing Tide. The Secretariat has recent developments to share. Well, we might as well continue with them. Sorry, guys. I said we're doing MSQ, but since we're doing the role quest, we might as well just continue the role quest until we can't continue them anymore, so... Your timing could not be better. The Admiral has just this moment returned from meeting with the Sargin. I shall inform her of your arrival. Get her back here. Summon her out here. Ah, Lumi, I'm glad you're here. Well, I didn't move, but we've decided on our next course of action. As you know, we face two distinct but interconnected challenges. The transformations occurring among the Sargin may be one, but the blasphemy itself is the root of the problem. Thus far, those who succumb to the change have all been affiliated with the Crushing Tide, who continue to resist our diplomatic efforts. Were we to put a stop to the phenomenon, as well as address their grievances, we may yet have a chance at peace. To that end, I would propose a double-pronged approach. On one front, we shall work in tandem with our Sargin allies to redouble our patrols. Should the blasphemy surface, we will share this knowledge and move immediately to dispatch the threat. At the same time, we will pursue a dialogue with the Crushing Tide. We need to bring them back to the negotiating table and then see what can be done to convince them to stand down. A key point will no doubt be the lingering issue of securing land for their spawning grounds. This is a discussion I intend to approach with an open mind. It will be no easy task, but we succeeded with the kobolds, and I have faith that we will succeed with the Sargin as well, so long as we parley in good faith. I can only hope the Crushing Tide share that sentiment. Yep. Kinda sounds like they're not interested. They want to bring back Leviathan, for God's sake. You're wise to temper your expectations, but I would not abandon hope ere we try. At any rate, Noel has sent word that one Dao, a priest who styles himself the leader of the Crushing Tide, has grudgingly agreed to hear us out. I will parley with him face to face at the Sapsa spawning grounds, and will have you at my side. If you don't object, that is. I guess I don't have a choice. Excellent. In that case, pray join me at South Tidegate when you're ready. From there, we'll go together. And back we go. To Aleport, I believe it was. Speak with Merlin at South Target and have a... Yeah, okay. I think it was Aleport. Yes, okay. I do like this mount, the Cruise Chaser. Okay, she be over here. Yes. And have a chat with her. But yeah, I'm actually kind of looking forward to this kind of like add-on for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Like I said, it's essentially just almost like a whole new game on top of the base game, but not at the same price that the full game would be. So it's almost like a Final Fantasy expansion. It's like, obviously, you're not paying for a full game release, even though technically it is like a whole nother mass expansion on top of it. But all prepared, are you? Dao is not known for his patience. We must take care not to incur his ire. I was told he will be at the spawning grounds upon our arrival, but it appears he has been delayed. Let's speak the Sargin here. Mayhap one of them will be able to shed light on what may be keeping him. One more thing. I come here as a representative of Limpsa Laminsa on a diplomatic mission. Should the talks deteriorate and things come to blows, I cannot be seen to bloody my hands. I trust you understand. So I can, though. I can bloody my hands, and with that, let's be off. Hey, we have Merwebber company. Oh, for God's sake, then we can't fly. Damn it. Gonna have to run through the spawning grounds. Fine. I guess we're running with Merwebber. I mean, we can sprint. Yeah. Run, lady. Let's be with a belligerent Sargon. What is this? Since when are filthy shorewalkers free to intrude upon our sacred spawning grounds? Pray forgive our intrusion. We seek an audience with Speaker Dow. Where might we find him? You will do no such thing, Shorewalker. We have not forgotten what you did to Lord Leviathan. Begone. We won't get much out of this one. Let's try elsewhere. I'm surprised you're going to let us walk away, to be honest. Because, like, surely if you feel that way, you wouldn't allow us to then continue and talk to other people? Okay, we have a stoic Sargon. Why do you trespass in our domain, vile Shorewalkers? We mean you no harm. We come only for a peaceful parley with your leader, Master Dow. Where might we find him? And of course, all of my retainers start coming back from their ventures now. Oh, it's I still haven't got that bed mount. I need to get that. Shh, we desire no parley with the Shorewalkers who would steal our home. Were it not for your insatiable selfishness, we Sargon would grow and flourish. Your grievances are justified. That is why I would speak with Master Dow and work toward a peaceful solution. Empty words from the thieving Shorewalker, but so be it. Soon you shall learn the futility of your efforts. Oh, you're going to attack us now? Speaker Dow is currently overseeing security at the spawning grounds. You will find him by the entrance, though mark my words, you will wish you hadn't. We shall see. I thank you for your aid. Okay. He'll be fine. Yeah, no worries, Jan. Enjoy your lurk, and thank you for being here. And also, whatever you have for your dinner, I hope it is tasty and you enjoy. Me and Simon having a takeaway today. And there be Dow. Don't you look glorious? Shh. Shorewalkers in our spawning grounds, to what do I owe the displeasure? Speaker Dow, I presume. Our apologies for entering into your home unannounced. I am Merwed Blofiswin. I can never pronounce that bloody name. Chief Admiral of Limpsa, and this is Lumi Divine. We come seeking a parley that we might strive for peace between our peoples. Parley, you say? Prolonging this conflict any further would lead only to needless suffering. The menace both our peoples face is great indeed. If there was ever a time to set aside our differences and come together for a greater good, it is now. I invite you to join us at South Tower Gate for formal negotiations. Shorewalkers and Sargon coming together. What assurance do I have that you will not slit our gills the moment we set foot within your territory? Excuse me. I can offer naught but my word. We open our gates to you and invite you into our home as a show of respect. I do not trust you, Shorewalker. But let it never be said that Dow of the Crushing Tide was a coward. I accept your offer, but attempt any treachery or subterfuge and your people will drown in their own blood. And she just like smile, like, yep. Very well, Master Dow. Master Dow, I look forward to a productive discussion. Let us return then. I shall send word to Null as well. I have our Sargon allies join us at the parley. Let's go. Can I fly now? Oh, thank God. Wait. Speak with Mo. Yes, I can fly now. Thank God. Get me the heck over here. I mean, I don't mind when we do the whole accompanying thing, but it's so nice when you can just fly. There we go. Straight into another cutscene. Come along. Thank you for joining us here, Master Dao. Shh, the air here sickens me. Be brief. Aye, let us get straight to the heart of the matter. A common threat looms before us, one more powerful than any primal, with the potential to bring death without end to both Sahagin and Luminsen alike. These circumstances call for swift and united action. You doubt our intentions, but I remind you that we have liberated many of your kin from Leviathan's enthrallment. They and countless other Sahagin have joined us, of their own free will, that we may ensure the survival of both our peoples. Psh, aye, by the deeds had the Lemitzens proven themselves worthy of our trust. I said I wasn't going to do it, and I'm doing it anyway. Master Dao, you and your crushing tide want only to secure a future for your people. I say to you that this can only be done by confronting this threat together. Unless you welcome it. Psh, threats? Threats? What is this threat you speak of? If it is unity you crave, then submit yourself to our command. Be as the Serpent Reapers. They are the only shorewalkers I deign to call friend. Mioni! Hello. I hope you had a nice Christmas with you and your family and Frenny. And I hope you're doing well today. We're doing the role quest stuff at the minute, so I was going to continue with MSQ, but then I remembered that we hadn't actually done any role quest stuff, so we're doing role quest stuff at the minute, and then we'll continue with the MSQ. You would ask us willingly to surrender ourselves to your Lord of the Whirl? I do, for that and that alone will ensure peace between us. Preposterous! You propose not alliance but servitude. This way lies nothing but death for all Sahagin. Do you hear this, my sworn brothers? The Shorewalkers have stolen this one's mind. He decries Lord Leviathan and espouses the lunacy of our sworn foes. These treacherous wretches have abandoned our god and conspired to drive we faithful from our ancestral home. We cannot, we must not let this stand. Shh, for shame, forsaken by, oh god, by our spawn brothers. They side with the finless ones and blaspheme our Lord Leviathan. They who steal our spawning grounds and slaughter our children, our future, and now they transform. Do you see now? Speaker Dao? Oh, hi. Shh, behold this it's not a blessing, my dude. Lord Leviathan grants us greater and greater strength. You would call this a blessing? Such horrors. Flee for your lives. Beast makes for Elport. I leave this place to you. Go, Moa. Go, go, go. Splendid, splendid. Let all our spawn brothers be blessed with such power. No, this is not something you want on your Sahagin brothers. I just love when we get this scythe out and you just hear, like, the chainsaw every time, even in the cutscenes. Oh. Might as well. I mean, I know it's obviously not more than one enemy to use Harvest Moon on, but... And you did. Shh, this is the second time you saved my life, Shorewalker. My gratitude is as boundless as the sea. Lord of the Admiral, we must go to her aid. Yes, we must. Let's go. Oops. Where be she? Ah, she be here. I was too late. I'm sorry. No. Shh, there is no need for apologies. You are not responsible for my people's plight. But what I cannot fathom is Dao's response. How pleased he was to see his brothers become slavering beasts. The fool believes it's a blessing from Leviathan himself. Any hope for a peaceable solution will be lost should Dao and his crushing tide manage to wield these transformations as a weapon against us. I shudder at the very thought, and yet the true threat, the blasphemy, is still out there, yes? Just so. The first ones to transform are those who have fallen into the deepest depths of despair. The more painful their anguish, the more fearsome and formidable they become in their bestial forms, and the greater their influence over others. Psh, we can scarcely hope to stand against a legion of such foes. Whether there were more my people could do to help. I would have the Maelstrom patrol the seas for the blasphemy, that we might slay it with all due haste. But this may well amount to naught. If the blasphemy too was born from a Sargon, it could be sheltering in the depths beyond the reach of our ships. In that case, pray allow my spawn brothers and I to serve as your eyes beneath the sea. Thank you, Noel. Though our efforts combined, or through our efforts combined, sorry, we might yet weather this threat. As for your brothers who gave their lives today for our cause, I shall see that they are returned home to be laid to rest as they deserve. Shh, you have my gratitude, Admiral. And with that, we should return as well. There is much work to be done, and we should see it done quickly. Hey, Franny! Hope you guys are doing well. Like I said, hope you and Mio had a great Christmas. See, we miss you guys, and hopefully you guys can come over next month as planned, so fingers crossed. But yeah, while I am now in the midst of teleporting, I slipped over going to the other room to make— oh no! Oh no, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? You're up— oh no. Or just keep an eye on it. I mean, hopefully it's just hurting a bit and nothing more serious. It's bruised. Ooh. Just try to take it easy now then, yeah. Yeah, guys, obviously we have some shout-outs. We have the lovely Mio, who's head of Stream Team Whiskers, of which I'm a part of. Predominantly a Final Fantasy XIV streamer, content creator, both here and on YouTube. Definitely worthy of a follow. And then we also have my sister Franny as well, who's a member of Team Whiskers. She was last streaming some Gunfire Reborn, but she also does like to do some Final Fantasy as well. Right. Oh, no, that was— oh god, what am I doing? I'm literally pressing the wrong things to show. There we go. Okay. Upper decks. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that you hurt your arm, Franny. Okay. So I wonder whether we'll actually be able to do the next quest. Maybe not. Until we level up, potentially. Ah, Lumi, I was just sharing our findings. So you see, the danger is exactly as the Sargon described. While Dao and his ilk have no means of forcibly triggering the phenomenon at present, it is plain they intend to seek one out. Redouble our patrols offshore and inform me at the first sign of anything out of the ordinary. It shall be done, Admiral. I worry that we may be stretching ourselves too thin should the situation take a turn for the worse. I like how I just fused that into one sentence. I worry that we may be stretching ourselves too thin. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I will recall our forces from Garlemald. Yeah, I would reserve that as a last resort. For now, I must get to work securing reinforcements. I ask that you remain close by. We may need of your strength all too soon. And we can't do the next one because 87. Okay. I did the first couple of roll ones, yes. So I can only do two though, like the 85 and the 86 one. So I've got to wait until we get 87, which is, well, not very far because I'm at 8.3 out of 9.2, so that should be soon-ish. Right. Return to the Crystarium, but we have to go and speak with our boy Graha at Radzat Han first, and then we can go back to the Crystarium. But yeah, I was literally just doing the 2 role quests I had access to, Franny. Now we're going back to MSQ. Right, so they're still at the... wait, where are they? Aldzol's piece. Alzadol's even. There we go. Okay. There we go. Return to the Crystarium. Grahatir has something he wishes to give you. Take this, Luby, my spirit vessel. Oh, he still has it? Empty now, of course, but it should allow you to operate the tower's systems in the umbilicus. If even the smallest fragment of Elidibus's essence remains, it should be possible to locate it. As for access to the umbilicus, pray seek out Lena for assistance. Chances are she still stands watch at the Ascensa gate. Should she or anyone else ask after me, tell them I'm living my life to the fullest, that I'm happy, hardships and all. Oh. Well, we'd best be on our respective ways. God's willing, we'll see each other again ere long. Or ere long. To the Crystarium! Well, not exactly to the Crystarium, but poor job. And over a bit. Oh, I finally managed to do all of my plus quests, Franny, in Thavnir last stream, so I can fly. Thavnir is the only location in the new area I can fly to. So I need to go and still get my Aether Currents. Go and say hi to Lena. It's been a while. God, I remember literally like day 1 of early access. Oh god, that's A rank. Hi, buddy. I was about to say there's someone down there. I was like, do not get seen by her. Right. Lumi, you are returned. Have you been well? You and the others? We've no shortage of troubles, but we're well enough. Then things are much the same for you as they were here. My lord is doubtless enjoying himself. He said this to you? These exact words? Oh, to know that he is happy, it fills my heart with joy. Thank you, Lumi, for taking care of him. When next you see him, please tell him not to overexert himself. Futile a request though it is. Yeah, when we're talking about our boy Graha. And tell him that all is well here. The peace you gifted us continues, and we work hard to build new lives for ourselves. In the course of this, we occasionally bicker, but we've never been more optimistic for the morrow. If I had to mention one dilemma, it would be the question of our governance. Even as we speak, debate rages on over how we should run the city in the Exarch's absence. Most are of a mind that the Settlement Council should continue to oversee the general running of the Crystarium, while representatives are elected to determine policy and handle diplomacy. Good shot. Thus far, nothing is set in stone, but however we choose to proceed, we will not replace our lord. No one could. Have we recently observed any unusual phenomena? No, I cannot say there have been. Curious that you should ask me this question, though. Some days ago, Reen came and asked the very same. She was rather unsettled, in stark contrast to how cheerful she has been of late. Oh, so she's seen them then, or she knows of them. Reen has been dedicating herself to the restoration of the empty, you see. Though it will take many long years, the girl seems to have given her a newfound sense of purpose and fulfillment. So when I saw her in a state of such worry, I couldn't help but feel worried in turn, especially since she wouldn't tell me what troubled her. I dare say she would be more willing to confide in you. May I ask you to broach the subject with her? I think we better. You wish to enter the umbilicus? Very well. I shall fetch the key at once, and take the opportunity to find Reen. Please wait for me in the city, in front of the Cabinet of Curiosity, shall we say. I'll be along as soon as I can. Okay. Right. To the Crystarium. And we're back. Right, underneath. So is it better to go to the Crystalline Mine or... Actually, no, we'll just go straight to the Cabinet of Curiosity. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Cabinet of Curiosity. There we go. Cheese and onion French fries, though. Ooh. I like how you were just like, I have cheese and onion French fries, though. Like you're trying to prove something. Like, what? Oh, hello. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty you find over. Ooh. Rin! Where's she be? I want some. It helps my arm. I'm sure it does, Franny. Do my old eyes deceive? Is that truly Lumi? Oh god, no. Do I have to put the peg on? Do I have to put the peg on? Oh god. Oh no. I knew this was this was gonna happen. I knew it. Oh dear. No, do you know what? I'm not doing it. I'm not. Ha! It is. Full glad am I to see you hale and whole, my friend. What a wonderful surprise it is to have you back with us, and at this most opportune time. In case you haven't heard, we're planning to produce a tome chronicling events. From the flood to the knight's return. Oh yeah, so if you've got cheese and onion French fries, what happened to all of those boxes of Worcester sauce ones? Did you eat them already? Did you eat them all? For this project, we intend to draw upon records kept by the world's peoples. Historical and contemporary first-hand accounts will be the centerpiece of the tome, but yours will be the one to crown them all. Ages ago. Why am I not surprised? Okay. Oh yeah, I got some straws. They're not crisps, but I got some Haribo giant straws. You can't see the green because, yeah. I've been asked to contribute a chapter on the soul, a subject that is key to understanding much of your endeavors. In the course of developing the spirit vessel, I gained valuable insights into travel beyond the rift, knowledge that will allow me to attest your existence and deeds. Yes, thumbs up. Woohoo. There is no end to the questions I would ask you, but if you could indulge me, just one for now. In your quest to restore the night, you faced many a formidable foe, among them who offered you the greatest struggle. Titania, driven mad by light and loneliness, Valtteri in his misguided self-righteousness, Hades, who bore the burden of his people. I mean, Hades was... I mean, I think everyone got stuck at Titania, though. Like... Valtteri wasn't bad. Hades was okay. I feel like lots of people got stuck at Titania. Ah yes, Titania, the fallen fairy king. Against such a fiendishly playful opponent, I can well imagine that even the warrior of darkness must have struggled. But you succeeded in setting them free, and your victory proved a pivotal moment in your quest. We will see that it features prominently in the tome. I know you'd love to talk her ear off, Morin, but we really should be on our way. Those documents from Yulmore won't collect themselves. Of course, of course. And afterwards, would you care to join me for tea? I was hoping you might clarify a few points in your treatise. Till next time then, do tell the others to look after themselves. Simon? Simon, are you stop messing with my key light. Did you just make my key light brighter and now you're not changing it back? Or did you accidentally change my key light instead of yours? Did you? Yeah, it's too bright. I feel like it's not the correct... Yeah. So basically, because the key lights are on the Wi-Fi, you need to adjust it so that it looks right now, that I've got the right amount of lighting, Simon. You mess with it, so you need to change it. But yeah, because the key lights are on the Wi-Fi, whenever if I look at the key lights, it comes up with Simon's, as well as my own. And then when Simon looks, obviously, it shows my key light. So yeah, oops, indeed. Our overzealous friend in particular, remind him not to overexert himself again and again till his ears fall off, if that's what it takes for him to take it to heart. I was just like, why is it getting brighter? And I'm literally just kind of staring at it like, Simon! I didn't touch the brightness, it was the temperature. Oh, okay. Alrighty, if you say so. Hey. Okay, enough now. Enough messing around with my key light, please. Is that the Warrior of Darkness? Is it the kids? Yeah, it is the kids. Ricky Tio, yes, the tiny little Mikote girl. It's her, it's really her. What are you doing here? If you're going to battle, I can give you some medicine. I made it myself. It's not, Riki. You'd only give her a stomachache. Mini Mione! We've come to see Morin to get his advice. One of the guard finally agreed to teach us how to fight, but first we need to choose a fighting style. While I know that I want to be a mage, Arkil isn't sure. I was actually trying to sort my own originally, couldn't resist a quick on and off though, lol. Sure, Simon, okay. Yes, Mini Mione! Magic isn't really my thing, so I was thinking of taking up the axe, or the sword, or maybe the bow. They all seem alright, but it's hard to decide, so I thought I'd ask Morin. He knows all about lots of things. He isn't here? Aw. I mean, he was here just a second ago, but... Ooh, why don't you have the Warrior of Darkness choose for you? Oh, what do you think suits Arkil best? Axe, sword, or bow? Okay, well, you're gonna have... You got a mage. You're mage. You're gonna be a healer. So if you're a mage, I feel like you need someone... He's gonna need to be at the front. For protecting your friends, I think the sword, yeah. The sword? If you took up the sword, you could be just like... Brandon, the Warrior of Light! I love that tale. Let's borrow the book today. It's really popular though. I hope it's still there. Thanks for helping me decide, Warrior of Darkness. I'll start with that style and maybe try something else later on. And when I get really strong, I hope to have a bout with you. Well, you'll be a long time coming before that happens, little child. Bye, kids. Bye, Mini Mio. Come on, where be Lena and Reen? Such fun she's been having, basking in the adoration of musty old bookworms and wide-eyed younglings. But does she spare a thought for me? Of course not. The Fayoul? Yeah, it is. I waited and waited and waited, but she won't so much as acknowledge the presence of her beautiful branch, even though they're right here. Such a heartless thing our sapling is. Cold and cruel and heartless. Come on, Fayoul. Oh, faithful Fayoul, loveliest of branches, how I have missed you. If you truly missed me, you should have cried for me at the top of your lungs the instant you arrived. To make up for it, you will call with twice the passion next time. Though for there to be a next time, you've some struggles to overcome. So, my adorable sapling, the world is on the verge of destruction, is it? Yes. Hee hee, how do I know this? Joined as we are, spying on you is as simple as sliding down the back of a rainbow. Would that I could aid you in your quest, but the fate of we Fey folk is bound to that of the star. Whither it goes, so too do we follow. Such is our way. The most I could do for you is spare you the pain by gifting you the sweetest of eternal dreams. But if escape's not to your liking, then you must struggle with your fellow mortals. Yes. Ah, but here are the ones you were waiting for. I wonder what manner of conclusion awaits at tale's end. Bye, Fayoul. Green! My apologies for the delay. Lumi, it's so wonderful to see you again. You doubtless have much catching up to do, so I shall leave you to it. I've taken the liberty of unlocking the umbilicus, and you may enter at your leisure. Bye, Lena. Oh, I've hidden your key light from my laptop. Oh, okay. That's cool. So you don't accidentally... Oh, hey, it's Maya! Hey, Maya! Oh, you look adorable. Oh, Nosferatu. Oh, that's such a cute little bat. That's such a cute little bat. And you can have a little pet too. But yeah, that's such a cool little bat. Little bat. I said, I'm very glad you stayed as a Lala because you're very, very adorable and you are a dancer, yes? Yes, level 90 dancer. You look very nice in the colibri pink dye as well. But yeah, I haven't even got my first class. Well, I have got classes to 90. They're just not disciple of magic or, you know. I made a mistake when adjusting, but I thought, well, it's happened now, so have a joke with it. You're fine, Simon. Mwah. You're fine, my darling. Yes. Oh, I love your little Nosferatu. It's so cute. Little cute bat. Hey, get back here. It's a cute little minion. Yeah, I've still got Rudy out. Rudy is still with me for the time being anyway, so fortunately I can't beckon him, but if he could actually climb on my shoulder, that'd be awesome. Yeah, just poke Nosferatu, it's fine. I'm sure he appreciates it. But yes, read! Oh my lord, read! I'm relieved to hear that everyone is well. I've had this feeling like a pit in my stomach, and I was afraid that something might have happened. Well, she knows about the blasphemies, but... Maybe I'm overthinking things, but it's just that... I'm the Oracle of Light, but I've never spoken with Hydaelyn, never once heard her call. Even so, I've always had this feeling deep inside me, a connection to something immense. These past few days, though... Excuse me. That connection has wavered, as if that immense something was distant, then close, then distant again. And then the other night, I was jolted awake by the feeling it had been completely severed. Wanting some fresh air, I went to open the window, and to my horror, the sky was ablaze, like during the star shower. But then I blinked and everything was normal. The next day no one said a thing. No one else had seen what I had seen. As far as I could tell, nothing was out of the ordinary. I began to wonder if it was a figment of a half-remembered dream. Oh, so basically she saw the same sight we did before Thavnir's sky started to burn. Lumi, what are you not telling me? I have to know, please. It doesn't matter how terrible it is. Okay. This is everything that happened, and it's in relation to what you just told me. Oh, and Urianger is on the moon. It wasn't my imagination then. The doom we witnessed in Amarot has come again. I can't believe it. like I told you before, all is well here in the First. So don't worry about us, please. Look only to the threat before you. We're fine right now, and even if we weren't, we've learned how to survive. Should the final days reach us here as well, you may be assured that we won't go quietly. No, we'll hold on until you can find a way to save all our worlds. So long as you continue your fight, so too will we, united in purpose beneath a blazing sky. Okay. Okay, we got ourselves a new weapon coffer. Iron wood. I have so much crap in my inventory. Okay, manganese war scythe. Which is obviously better than what we've currently got equipped. No? Oh, okay. My crit hit takes a beating, and I get determination instead of direct hit rate. Okay. Ew. I mean, it's not quite the other one, so I'm gonna need to take one of you out, and then go into you, and cast the glamour. Is it the bismuth one that the bismuth one that is the cool one, or? Yes, it is. Okay, yes. There we go. Right, hope upon a flower. That is the... Oh, right, that's the umbilicum. Yes. Reen wears a look of steely resolve. You're heading to the umbilicus to consult with Elidibus, right? I'll do some consulting of my own and speak with Lena. Decide how we might best prepare for the final days. So it's farewell for now, but we'll see each other again. I'm certain of it. Well, I mean, you say that, but then potentially that's what someone who we don't ever see again potentially says. So where the heck is this? Oh, I could have... That was fine. I was like, how do I get to where I need to go? I could have just fast traveled, but it's fine. The Boulder Quinn. I didn't realise that was called that. I mean, we're running now, so might as well keep running. There we go. Ah, it feels so good to be back in the Crystarium. I just love the music. Saying that, I don't think there has been like a bit of bad music at all. We're coming to speak with you, Elidibus. If you're still in there. Which technically you should be, or part of you should be, but... No worries, Murray. I hope you get something tasty to eat. Ah, Mistress Lumi, welcome back. The captain has told me all. Give the word and I will show you to the ocular. In we go. Yes, hope you get something tasty. And here we are yet again. The heck? Like echoes of the past?
Biometric authentication complete. Please state your business. Acknowledged. Reinitializing Silco's tower systems. Searching for Elidibus entity. Target located in subterranean core power accumulator. Projecting image.
My home. My friends. No more than a dream.
He's a little bit.
You. Why have you awakened me? I no longer sense those places beyond, or Lord Zodiac. You must explain all.
Well, we kind of destroyed him, but you know.
So, he is fallen, and my brethren's souls returned to the star. The doom we sacrificed so much to prevent is come again. Old burdens now yours to bear. But if this is Fandaniel's design, then I, as Elidibus, have a duty to fulfill. Your unsolicited act has restored to me some few memories of the convocation.
Okay.
Such knowledge as I have, I will share.
Do we apologize or do we just say thank you?
Why apologize for receiving a favor of the defeated? If it sits ill, consider it payment for freeing Lord Zodiac from servitude.
Okay, that works, I guess.
Where to begin? Ah, the end. Your understanding of what caused the final days is consistent with our own. The decay first took root where the currents were weakest. Yes, a conclusion drawn by him, Fandaniel. Not the him of here and now, but as I knew him, long, long ago. Having shed light upon the phenomenon, he dedicated himself to devising a countermeasure. Were it not for his knowledge of the Celestial, we would never have made the connection, and thence forestalled the final days.
Okay.
And though he inherited that noble soul, how different this last incarnation, so consumed by self-loathing and hate. Elpis. Yes, the name is familiar to me. Yet I know it not as a flower, but a place.
Oh. Okay.
A testing facility for determining which of our creations were fit to be released into the world.
Okay. Would this happen to be beneath Labyrinthos, perchance?
Many worked there, and before joining the Convocation and assuming the title of Fandaniel, he was their chief. He was Hermes.
Oh, okay.
That is all I know.
It was a
The
god.
crystals tell little of the lives the 14 led prior to their induction. Elpis itself would tell even less. Nary a ruin has survived. Wait. I saw you there. In Elpis.
Did you?
No. I did not. But I did. I did. A lingering trace of impossibility. And a truth that fills my heart. My memories remain clouded, I fear. However, they have revealed to me one possible course. You must travel to Elpis, to the time when Hermes served as its chief.
Okay. You gonna send me back in time or something?
In glimpsing the Exarch's memories, not only did I make his summoning magic mine own, I also mastered the workings of this tower, which, having absorbed my empowered essence, now harbors an abundance of energy.
Okay.
As such, I believe I can deliver you unto the past, unto that place and that precise moment. Given the eons that must be traversed, the gateway will not be fully formed. Your form will be less tangible still than those warriors of light I had summoned. In all likelihood, none will be able to see or hear you.
Oh, I bet someone will be able to.
Yet even should you manage to interact with others, you will be unable to effect meaningful change. For the reality you wish to save, the reality to which you must return, exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present. Cannot unmake the sorrow and suffering fated to come. In full knowledge of this, will you still entrust your life to your foe and make the journey?
I mean, I guess we're going to the past then.
Very well. I shall cast you unto the river of time. Let this be my final act. You must input the commands. I no longer have the authority. First, you must reconfigure the systems, that the tower's ether may be channeled for the magic.
Okay.
The preparations are complete. The gateway will soon open. Return at once to the Ocular. All appears to be in order. The ether flows unimpeded. The magic should consume every last mote of my essence.
Oh, I guess this is goodbye for good then, Elidibus.
Why are you surprised? Did I not say that this will be my final act? Lord Zodiac is no more. There is nothing for me here. The ones I love and long to see again are waiting. In that promised land, beyond memory and dream. Now go, warrior of light. Go, and do not look back.
Are we not going to thank him at all? No, I guess.
Well, Hydaelyn, I take my leave of you. Yours is the mantle of the last of us. May you have the joy of it, the burden, and the solitude. It falls to you now. You and your champion to save our star.
But if we can't change anything, why are we going back to the past? If the final days has to happen... Whee! Of course we're flying. Ooh, pretty. Hey, we're a ghost. Nice mask, dude. Yeah, there's an Aetherite. We probably won't be able to attune to it, though. And also, we were tiny compared to that dude. I guess what are they, like Amarotines? There is a guide-like man. But Aetherite, oh, this is an Aetherite-like device. Unable to execute certain actions due to area restrictions. I guess I can't. The device is reminiscent of an Aetherite. Perhaps it's possible to attune with it. Wait, what? What? Oh. Despite attempting to channel and focus your energies you fail to attune, you can only assume it operates differently. Oh, this was to do with exploring the facility. Oh. Welcome to my favourite area of Endwalker. I'm assuming we're at Elpis now, then. The man stands dutifully by the Aetherite-like device, a guide for this facility in all likelihood. You attempt to get the man's attention, but if he sees or hears you, he gives absolutely no indication. As Elidibus warned, it appears your form is intangible. Right. Conversing woman. This is the right place, yes? How the hell do you pronounce that? Proplayan? Oh. Judging by this woman's words, this facility is called Propilayan? Propilian? I don't know. I have no idea. You attempt to gently prod the woman to attract her attention, but feel nothing, and it seems neither does she. Okay. Anything else in here I can interact with? Or anyone? Aha. Black-robed man. The remarkably large man wears a black robe and a half mask, much like the phantoms you encountered in Mare Lamentorum and the recreated Amarot. It would seem you have made it to your destination. It would seem I have. You gesticulate wildly and shout all manner of greetings and obscenities, but the man does not so much as glance in your general direction. Why would you shout obscenities at him? Why wouldn't you just try to get his attention? I didn't realize that we were that kind of warrior of light/darkness. Okay. It's like, what did you say about his mother? My God, the mouth on this one. You suspect this door leads outside, but how to open it? Unless someone comes through behind us and opens it for us.
And here we are, Elpis.
Elpis.
Well, well, how rare to receive you in person. To what do we owe the honor?
Oh, just a few odd tasks. We'll be here a while.
You're welcome to stay as long as you see fit, of course. As a matter of procedure, however, I must ask that you kindly remove your masks.
Come now. Is this truly necessary? Surely you can tell who we are.
Oh, MSQ?
Who you are, perhaps, but I am far less infamous. Regardless, if we do not follow protocol, 'tis our hosts who would be held accountable. So, please, do favor us with your handsome face.
Yay! It's the dark side. Hey, Day Raccoon, welcome.
Satisfied?
Man with a familiar voice.
I thank you for your cooperation. You are free to go about your business.
By the by, you see it too, yes?
You see me?
I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about.
That's odd. It's right here. A bit thin in the ether, but there's no mistaking it. The color of its soul is almost identical to Azem's.
Alright, so you do see
Do
me.
you suppose she created it? Rather unusual for a familiar to have a soul, though.
Don't ask me. All I know is that it's trouble. Doubly so if it's her spitting image. So let's leave it be. Come now.
Oh, they're gonna ignore me now.
It's trying to say something, but it's literally too intangible to form words. Why don't you give it some ether? Spare a snifter of your bounteous reserves.
Who do you take me for?
Why, a dear friend, of course. One who wouldn't let acts of kindness, such as my accompanying him on errands to far-flung outposts, go unrewarded.
Go on, give us some ether.
I suggest you close your eyes, or this may be unpleasant.
Closing my eyes. You are now in Elpis.
You may open your eyes.
I have a form. I'm not invisible anymore.
Oh, you even adjusted its size.
I was just about to say. Yeah, I know. That's yeah, that's Emmett Selk's thing, though. He always does the snaps. But yeah, I was about to say, I'm just as tall as they are now.
The better to indulge your whim. This way, it will be easier to communicate.
How very thoughtful of you. And may I applaud your artful reinforcement. Without further ado then. Greetings. I am Hitholydes, Chief of the Bureau of the Architect.
Oh, we've spoken with you. I'm trying to, because I didn't know who this person was, because obviously we didn't hear their voice properly before. Oh, okay, this is Hitholydes. Okay, cool.
Sulking beside me is the most honourable Emmett Selk of the Convocation.
We know
14.
Emmett Selk.
And how might we address you, my new friend? A fine name. And I'm pleased to see you understand our words.
It's Lord
So,
Zemnis.
whence have you come? The thinness of your essence suggests you weren't created here.
But he has such a beautiful face. Such a beautiful face. I mean, Emmett Selk was such a bro, Shadowbringers.
You do not know? Or cannot say? Allow me to ask a different question then. What brings you here?
Well, I think I'm here to see Fandaniel, I think. Oh no, oh yeah, well yeah, aka Hermes. I seek a man named Hermes.
Well now, the same as us.
Oh.
Perhaps Azim wished to come too, but had to settle for a familiar.
Of course we are Azim.
If she truly wished to be here, then she would be.
Right you are. My apologies if we've given offense. The two of us can discern the color of souls, you see, and yours happens to resemble that of a friend. And with your purpose matching our own besides, we jumped to a hasty conclusion. We are here to speak with Hermes, the chief overseer of this facility, which we also intend to tour in order to gain greater insight into the man's work. We, I say, though this is Emmett Selk's charge. I am here only to serve as his guide. And I should be happy to serve as yours as well, by way of an apology for the misunderstanding.
Oh, sounds fantastic. Thank you very much.
Wait, are you suggesting that we bring it along on official business? This thing we know next to nothing about?
We're an it and a thing. Nice.
If you harbor suspicions, better to keep it close than leave it to its own devices. Wouldn't you agree?
Okay, open the door, please. Actually, we'll be able to interact with stuff now, won't we? So, now that we have actually been given form.
Besides, having a mysterious life form in tow is the norm rather than the exception here. Welcome, my friends, to the testing ground of creation at Heaven's Edge, Elpis.
Oh, it's so pretty. The world unsundered. Oh, it's so pretty. Moon Doggo! And Hydaelyn.
Presence.
Oh my lord, Moondoggo is here. Oh my lord. Are those little axolotls, whatever they're called? Look at them. Oh, look at them. Hello. Is that Hermes?
Hermes!
Oh no.
Visitors! We have visitors!
Okay. Oh, that's Hermes. I can see why this was your favourite place now, Maya.
What secrets are you hiding, I wonder?
Not quite, Dirty Raccoon. This is hardly my first time here, but the scenery never fails to take my breath away. Why, it feels as if you could reach out and touch the heavens. Now then, to begin our guided tour. Perhaps you already know these things, but for the sake of thoroughness, I shall start with the basics. Using concepts to give shape to ether, creation magics allow us to bring forth anything we desire, be it inanimate objects or living beings. Anyone may conceive of concepts, but they all undergo evaluation at the Bureau of the Architect. Okay. As part of that process, living beings and certain arcane entities may be sent here to Elpis for in-depth observation and study. Hehe, a fascinating facility, isn't it? I dare say you'll enjoy touring it with us. I mean... Oh hey, 87, nice. Oh, this place is so pretty. I have to do it. First of many, most likely. And we're 87, so I could go back and do the role quest, but... I think I'm not going to do that. Petaluda hunt. Hitholydes is looking you up and down. Now then, our friend Hermes. Aside from overseeing the facility, he also conducts his own research. Chances are he will be at the main observation hub, so let us seek him out there first. Attired as you are, however, you stand out a little too much. Our dear Emmett Selk wishes to keep a low profile for his errand, so... Do you know how to make a robe? The basic concept will do. Nope. No. In that case, Emmett Selk... No. Your whim, your responsibility. You're not getting... You're getting not another thimble of ether out of me. Okay. Ah, the way he scrimps sometimes, you'd think he wasn't a nigh bottomless font of magic. Very well, I shall make the robe, but perhaps you can assist. Come, let us search for the requisite material. Oh my god, I can't talk. Okay, so I guess there are gonna be... ether currents? No, there are not. Okay. Can I get my mount out here, though? I can't. Okay, these are enemies? Yeah, they're all enemies, okay. But then, surely there must be. No? Yes? I would imagine that you could fly, so maybe there are then. Yes, these creatures should suffice. An etheric rope. I want you to use it to capture, shall we say, 2 Petaludae. Oh, the butterflies? Okay. There are 3 species here, I believe. Any 2 different kinds should serve. Now I should mention that the strength of the rope is tied, no pun intended, to the strength of its user. Oh, there is. Oh, okay. As your ether is still thin compared to ours, you'd need to weaken the Petaludae first. Good luck. Okay. So it's just any old 2. Okay. Guess you'll do. We haven't got any new moves yet either. I was just wondering whether we got another move unlocked, but we didn't. Okay, there's one. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I wasn't supposed to kill it. Rip. Oops. But, okay, so normally it would kind of make me stop, you know, at the point where something is weak enough to, you know... Oh god, this is bad. Oh good lord, this is bad. Oh. Okay, now I have to get rid of the Ophion before we can actually do anything else. I'm not going to go into Enshroud just in case, because I don't want to accidentally kill it. Okay, I should be able to use it now, hopefully. God damn it. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's avoid him. Okay, let's grab you, and I'm going to move you away from them, just in case. I should have used Gluttony, but I did not. Actually, do you know what? I don't want to use Gluttony because it would just weaken it too much. There we go. You caught the Petaloodai? Come, let's see. There you go. Yes, these fireflies would do nicely. And now for a spot of reversion. Okay. There, it's ready. It's nothing fancy, but then we're trying not to stand out. Try on for size. You turn living beings into clothing just like that. Won't someone be angry with us for using those creatures? I'll just do the first one. Well, not just like that. You need to revert them to their constituent ether first. Lest you wonder why I asked for 2 species, it's due to the difference in their etheric balance. Blending them allows us to produce garb with superior etheric stability. Okay. Well and good to disguise and educate it, but it won't fool anyone who can see worth a damn. Fair point. At the very least, it should spare you unwanted attention from casual observers. Emmett Selk speaks true. Even dressed like us, your unusual nature will be plain to those who think to look. Should someone question your presence, don't make up excuses, much less try to explain what you actually are. No, best to simply say that you are familiar. Question is, whose? Ah, of course, Azem's. If you say you belong to her, people will give you the benefit of the doubt for any and all outlandish behaviour. It's like you're expecting that from me? Exploiting our associate's absence? For the lack of her presence, absolutely. Were she here, she'd have been the first to propose the idea, and you know it. With that, your story is settled. Let us continue with our errand. Okay, and we just get a full sophist robe and everything. Okay, cool. You gonna force me to wear it now? Hitholydes is ready to continue on if you are. Yes. Okay. If you are ready, let us continue along the path to Anagnorisis. Anagnorisis? The place serves as an observation hub and residence both. Should someone there be able to point us... Someone there should be able to point us in the direction of Hermes. God, I can't talk. Yeah, I'm not wearing the robe. Obviously, it's just for the glam. Oh god, I've got like no space in my inventory. Oh boy. So much clutter. Ooh. See the Aphrodite we're heading to, it looks like. Philomethes Notos? Oh, there's unicorns! Monoceros. Yeah, this place is gorgeous. Can't wait to be flying around here. Nope, wrong person. Sorry, Hitholydes, I don't want to speak with you. I want to speak with you. Person looking in the bush. Yes, can I help you? We wish to speak with Chief Hermes. You know where we might find him. Well now, by your mask I assume you're one of the 14. I wasn't aware there was to be a visitation. Between you and us, it's something of a surprise. Your discretion in the matter would be appreciated. I see. My lips are sealed. The Chief should be out conducting observations as usual. His focus of late has been aquatic creatures, so I expect you will find him at one of the pools here. The pools, you say? Many thanks, and apologies for disrupting your work. Yes, you go back to staring into that bush. I say, Hitholydes, while I've never met Hermes, you know him well, do you not? That being the case, couldn't you simply find him by his ether? Aye, that I could. Oh, the copper core in the background! As you know, MSQ and I can discern the colour of souls. By the same token, we can also see ether quite keenly, and from great distances. With this skill, I could readily locate Hermes, but I felt that it would be a waste of an opportunity. We're here to perform an assessment after all. By searching the ordinary way, we stand to gain insight into Elpis and the man in charge of it. This is as much for your own enjoyment, like as not, but point taken. If you're going to accompany us, make yourself useful and help us look for Hermes. What do you think I'm trying to do? According to his profile, he has short, dark hair. Okay. So you know, it's because we're in Elpis that we don't have our cows up. A special exemption due to the need to be aware of dangerous creatures. Elsewhere, we do not exhibit our individuality. It's unseemly. This is all common sense, but I would not assume you possess any. Rude. Heh, it's a rare treat indeed to be able to search for someone by their appearance, and I thank you for humouring me. Come, let's find our man. Let's just continue. But yeah, the copper curse is just kind of jumping around over here in the pool. And it's tiny as well. It's like smaller than my mount one. Okay, so we need to find short, dark hair. Or dark-haired individual. We expected just to talk with people? I don't assume we are, but... Hitholydes... Aha. We have Hermes and a bewinged girl that we saw earlier with all the little weird axolotl minion thingies.
Huh. You are...
Oh. Different. You're different too. You and me. We're alike. Friends. I want to be... Wait. Please. Wait. Greetings and salutations. Can you hear me? Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, and know your thoughts. May we please be friends?
Hold on, I don't even know who you are.
May we please be friends?
Ah, I see you found him.
I mean, she could be the spawn of Satan for all I know. Do I just randomly say yes to this?
Hitholydes. It's been a while. Too long, I think.
Too long indeed for close collaborators. On this blessed occasion, I bring not only myself, but others who long to speak with you.
You were of the convocation.
Emmet Selk at your service. Do I have the honor of addressing Hermes, Chief Overseer of Elpis?
You do. You have traveled far for it.
Given your facility's purpose, its remote location is something of a necessity. Would that I didn't have to rely upon a guide.
Oh, you wound me. Have I not ever been an attentive and helpful friend? But moving along to more agreeable company, this one we chance to... Well, you certainly have her attention. Is she one of yours, Hermes?
Her name is Meteon. It means shooting star.
Meteon. She's good. Yeah, she is. She's pretty cute. Like I said, she's just like, do you want to be friends? It's like, I don't know the first thing about her. It's like, okay. Will this come back to bite me in the butt?
If I may make an observation, her ether is terribly thin. I fear she might dissipate at any moment.
I want to
Nor
be
do
a
I
friend.
believe you've made a submission to the Bureau. I would remember such a concept if you had.
I haven't, as you say. I judged it too early. She's a pet project of mine, still undergoing preliminary testing.
Okay, so she's one of the projects. I see.
But rest assured that I will attend in person ere long.
Very well. Being an authority on flying life forms, I appreciate that you are exacting in your work. I shall look forward to your submission.
If we have finished with the perfunctory chit-chat, I would discuss official matters. By my coming, I trust you already anticipate the subject.
I have an inkling, yes. Please wait to the main building yonder.
He's not smiling anymore.
I shall join you as soon as I've returned these creatures to their homes.
What's wrong, Hermes?
An ambystoma is missing.
Oh, is that what they're called? Ambystoma.
I may have found it. A creature with the self-same ether as those there, nestled in the boughs of a tree outside the grounds.
You're saying they can climb, with their sorry excuses for limbs?
The fashion has been to imbue aquatic creatures with the power of flight, ever since the words of Metron created a sky-swimming fish. The ambystomas too can fly, if only slightly, and they could conceivably climb a tree. Whether they can come down safely, however... Excuse me.
I would love it if one of them just literally started crawling up Emmett Silk. Because he's going, they can climb. You just see on his shoulder.
And what are we supposed to do with this lot?
I don't know. Watch them?
May I suggest we split up? If you would be so good as to assist Hermes, Emmett Selk and I shall keep an eye on these adorable creations in the meantime.
Yeah, you guys got this. We're just going to go and help Hermes. Like they literally just teleported in front of my eyes, but okay. Oh yes, okay, there we go. So yeah, there are ether currents. So I just missed the fact that there were ether currents. I don't know. I mean, it's not showing anything here, but maybe we just can't unlock them yet. Right, let's go and find where he has gone. Bird of Elpis. Okay, where be Hermes? Aha. Oh, we found the ambystoma instead. Adventurous ambystoma. It seems Hermes and Meteon have found their quarry, a creature known in this age as an ambystoma. Oh, wow. I literally just noticed that Hermes is there in the tree. I was like, what? I was looking at Meteon. I didn't even see him there. Yeah, though he has been safely extricated from the tree, Hermes appears to have found himself in quite the predicament. Ah, that's why he's up there. Okay. The ambystoma. Hermes saw it high up the tree. He climbed up to get it, but it jumped on him and he slipped. Everything is under control, I trust. Yes, rest assured this is nothing new to me. I've ended up in far more compromising positions in the course of my work. Now, for your own safety, please stand back. There's a lot of cutscenes. He literally just flew out the... Ugh. Hermes, are you alright? Quite alright, yes. My apologies for making you worry, Meteon. Both you and, Lumi Divine, you are called. An intriguing name, somehow reminiscent of a new creation. Thank you for coming after me. As for you, little one, you must be more careful. It looks like it could just swim through the air. Why does it need wings? You may be able to fly, but it doesn't mean you cannot fall and hurt yourself. Oh no! I'd forgotten all about its fellows! It's fine. They're looking after them. Truly? What a relief. I must thank Hitholydes and Hitholydes when I return to them. But first, with the distractions out of the way. As Chief Overseer of Elpis, permit me to welcome you to our facility. I hope you enjoy your time here. Like a Meteon is saying stuff, but no words came out. Okay. Ponder, warrant, cherish, welcome. Having found the wayward ambystoma, Hermes is the picture of relief. Well, we mustn't keep the others waiting. Let us return to Anagnorisis. Good lord. Probably not even the correct way to pronounce it. Let's head back over to the other little guys to make sure they're okay, which I'm sure they are. Let's go and attune to the Aetherite real quick before we continue with this. Please let me over. Thank you. Is there also a... Is that a Gemstone Trader? Yes. There we go. Let's just go and activate you. I've decided to open a shop to keep my little creation fed. My wondrous wares can be yours for the right amount of bicolor gemstones. We have Bird of Elpis breasts, meat, Egg of Elpis, Ophiotaurus hide, and Petoluda scales. But yeah, thank you guys for being here as we continue with the Endwalker MSQ. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for choosing to spend some of your Tuesday here with me. Right. No, wrong person. No. My apologies for the trouble. Owing to your kind assistance, all the ambystomas are safe and well. I will presently send them back to their space, if you will go on ahead to the main building. Upon entering, you'll see a table and chairs, a meeting area. We may speak there. Very well. Take care not to let the creatures slip away again. Okay. I also didn't update my stream title because we are not level 86 anymore. We are 87. Let's save that. There we go. Oh, we literally have to go Literally where I just went to go and get the Aetherite, we have to go back there. Okay. It's fine. But yeah, this place is just... Oh, it's so pretty. So I think I just like all the areas, you know, all the new areas have been awesome. Yeah, this is definitely the most colourful now. Like, I thought Thavnair was colourful. And then we come here.
This appears to be the place.
I do like that there's a lot of voice acted cutscenes though.
And here is where we part ways. We will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge, and that does not include someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins. What? Will I have to remove you by force?
You can try, sir. I have important things to say to him as well. There are reasons I cannot speak freely. I'll do the second one.
Let's hear them then. These reasons of yours. Who knows? If I deem your mysterious cause worthy, I may even be inclined to offer my assistance.
I do not object to her attendance.
Haha, screw you, Emmett.
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
Perhaps, but I believe she can be trusted. Meteion would not have taken to her so quickly otherwise. Moreover, the presence of a third party may help me to maintain composure.
Okay.
As you wish, then. Behave yourself. Do you hear?
Oh, I'll be on my best behaviour.
So, it's finally happened, then.
Aye. Van Daniels declared his intention to step down, and named you as his preferred successor. In recognition of your knowledge and your works, the Convocation is giving the recommendation due consideration. As one who does not know you personally, I am to use my impartial eye to take your measure.
Okay, so what, he was sent as like an emissary of the 14th?
And above all else, to ascertain your disposition towards the invitation. I understand that you and Fandaniel are close. He himself was once chief overseer of Elpis after all. I should not be surprised if you knew before anyone else that he wished to relinquish his office.
I did. He told me that when he fulfilled his purpose, he wished to pass the torch to me.
A torch you seem none too pleased to accept. Are you so averse to serving on the Convocation?
No, it's not that. For a humble researcher like myself to even be considered is an honor beyond words. No. What troubles me, what I struggle to come to terms with, is the very fact that Fandaniel is stepping down. Does this not mean that he will return to the Star?
Of his own volition, yes, like so many others have before him.
Return to the Star? Does that mean die?
Well now, that's not a word I hear often. Is that what you say here in Elpis?
They don't use the term to die or dead.
Mankind is the life of Aetheris. Each of us, a drop of blood flowing through its veins, bearing sustenance. In our finite time upon it, 'tis our duty to make it a better place, that all who call it home, now and in future, may abide in happiness. To that end, we have dedicated ourselves to the pursuit of enlightened creation. And by our efforts did we transform this once untamed wilderness into the peaceful paradise you enjoy today. To return to the star whence we came is a privilege afforded to we who have so loved and nurtured it. A choice embraced by those who have lived their lives to the fullest, in service to our world.
I had to grab some screenshots. It seemed like the right time.
And when they depart upon this journey, it is beautiful, always.
The 14 are no exception. 'Tis believed no occasion is more felicitous than the fulfillment of one's duty. Our office becomes our lives, and to retire is to return, or so the majority of us hold. Some few have elected to eschew custom. Mayhap you feel Fandaniel's deeds do not warrant his return. Yet you should know his accomplishments as well as any. During his time, he conceived of countless outstanding concepts. And channeling the wealth of experience he attained here in Elpis, he brought forth many new specimens.
I know of all this. I do. It's just, I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all. Oh no, I've made her upset. Forgive me. I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteon outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
Okay, well, if she was going to get upset, why bring her in the meeting in the first place? Because now I'm not going to hear what they have to say. Which is exactly what MSQ wanted. He didn't want me in there. God damn it. I'm sorry, Lumi. I didn't mean a walk. Perhaps we can go for a walk? Well, I don't have a choice now. I have to take you for a walk. Hermes gets sad when he thinks about death. When others are sad, I'm sad too. That's how I am. How he made me. Don't worry, I'm fine now. So, why did you come here? You want to learn about Elpis and Hermes? Ooh, teach you. I can teach you. We could take turns. I tell you something, then you tell me something. Sure, why not? Then it's settled. Where to start? Ah yes, let's talk to Memnon. He should be near the Aetherite. I'm not good at explaining, but Memnon is, so I'll have him explain instead. And she's now company, yes, okay. Which means no getting on mounts. Unfortunately, but it's not like we can fly anyway, so. Have a little conversation with her here. Discuss the Aetherite. Ah, the Aetherite. Anyone can use it to teleport anywhere. Well, maybe not anywhere. Not to the ground or other isles. For that you need teleporters. Oh, and permission. We need permission, eh? And what have we here? Though you look like a person, you have the ears of a beast. I assume you're familiar like Meteon. Is there something you need? Oh, so you're picking up on the fact that I am a bun. I see. Interesting. Race specific dialogue, though? Couldn't get the word specific there. This is Lumi. Could you teach her about Elpis? Ah, newly arrived familiar, is she? Very well. I should be glad to introduce our fair facility to her. As you know, it is mankind's duty to make the star a better place. As part of this duty, we employ creation magics to bring forth new life. However, we cannot simply release our works into the world, for it would lead to chaos. No, any and all life forms must undergo extensive testing to determine their fitness to exist, testing which is conducted here in Elpis. Every candidate is subjected to rigorous study, in which we identify their properties, surmise what habitats might be suitable, and speculate as to the effects they may have on the environment and other species. Memnon said to me that I could be a toy. Well, it's because you're so tiny. Yeah, that's why. But that is cool when they put like the race-specific dialogue in there. It's like, oh, you notice my ears. I'm some kind of beast, apparently. Should it be judged a beneficial addition to the star, it will be allowed to take its place in the world. The two of you two were created with the hope of making the star a better place, so heed your masters well and be good, do you hear? We will, Memnon, we will. Thanks for the lesson. You had a turn, now I get a turn. Okay, what do you want to know? Where did you come from? From a place far, far away, from a place facing a great threat from the Crystarium. I'm going to say from a place facing a great threat, because we are technically, so... That there's such a place? I had no idea. But this place is important to you. I can feel it. Oh, my power. I haven't told you about it. A creation. Let's find a creation. One not being watched. Then I'll explain my power. Okay. Oh yeah, I mean, if I go really, really slowly on my mount, it should be fine. Over here. I mean, I guess I have to maybe go a little bit slower when I'm on my mount, potentially, but... yeah, whatever. Okay, before we speak to the motionless bird, let's get this extra conversation going. Oh, look at the little Spriggans. Discuss the Spriggans. Spriggans? What are Spriggans? Those dudes. Oh no, we call them Orei? What the heck? If there's many, if it's just one, we say Oreo, whatever. I'm not forgiven. I'm giving up that. Though they're cute, they can be naughty. Sometimes they run off with concept crystals, and Hermes has to run after them. Yes, they're very, very naughty. We know this. Okay, let's speak with the flightless or motionless bird, or whatever it is. Oh, look at this guy! Oh, this creation is perfect. But I don't remember seeing it before. Perhaps it's new? Anyway, I'll try reading its mind. That's my power. You can read people's minds. I mean, it's just kind of staring blankly into space, but... I can't read it. Or maybe there's nothing to read. Well, yeah, I don't think there probably is. Wait, please wait, I'll try again. With you this time. Oh, will you now? You read my mind. Okay. Greetings, can you hear me? That's not reading my mind, you're just communicating telepathically now. This is my power. I can read the emotions of those around me and project my emotions to others in return. I'm not actually speaking to you in your mind. Rather, you are converting my emotions into words and intention, a process performed subconsciously by intelligent life forms. Oh, well, I mean, I am an intelligent life form, so... hence why it's working. This ability is vital to my mission, for it allows me to interact with intelligent beings, even should they communicate via unknown languages or other non-verbal means. As a consequence, I am clumsy at speaking. Aren't we all, love? Yet though I struggle to express myself in this fashion, Hermes wants me to speak as much as possible. But everyone has thoughts and feelings that they may wish to hide. I harbour an affection for you, one that is difficult to define. Oh, hold there, we've only just met. Little girl. Okay. Hold your horses. Aside from the fact that you share common traits with us, your thoughts are complex, prismatic. They draw me in and leave me wanting to know more. Yeah, I guess the bird is just not an intelligent life form. I mean, it didn't... Did it look intelligent to you, Raccoon? It kind of just looked a bit like dopey, in my opinion. But it was a motionless bird, like there weren't anything there. It was just a bird, like there was no substance to it. Out of respect for your privacy, I will refrain from using my power when speaking with you. Nevertheless, I want you to know that I wish to be your friend. Did you hear me? Hehe, good. Now it's my turn again. So, what are you good at? Fighting, crafting, gathering, playing. It's a secret. Well, I don't think we should say it's a secret. I'm kind of okay at crafting. Kind of. Oh, not creating, but crafting? Putting things together with your hands. That sounds like fun. I can't use creation magics, but maybe I can learn to craft. Oh, the bird's looking at her now. We're gonna see the close-up of the face. Oh, it's like a heron. I didn't realise, but it's like a heron, isn't it? I think we might be bothering it. It's onto us. I think we better go. Let's keep going. We'll go and see Euanthe next. She's usually in a small building, one on the west road. Yeah, let's go. Let's leave the bird alone. I think it might start trying to peck at my face. Oh no, what am I doing? No. Wait, no, where's my melon? Where's my elegant melon? Oh wait, I didn't have elegant melon out. I had Rudy out before. Oh well, we've got melon back out now. I was trying to get my mount out. And then I realised it was pointless. A pointless endeavour because we were literally just going to come over here and speak with someone, so... Yeah, Rudy kind of took a nap. We've now got the melon, so we have our rite of passage as a Whiskers member. To own a melon. Is it Euanthe, maybe? The bird actually first appeared in Shadowbringers. Oh, really? Oh, hi, Freddy! Greetings, Euanthe. An apple. Can you make me an apple? The kind Hermes likes, covered in syrup. I want to share it with Lumi. Oh, candied apple? Hermes is certainly partial to them, but you know you can't eat, Meteon. You weren't made to do so. Oh, she can't eat? But I like it too. It may seem that way, but it's due to your ability to share others' feelings. You've taken Hermes' likes for your own. You're doting on me, lady. In any case, I can't prepare an apple right now, but I'll bring one for Hermes soon, I promise. I'm sorry, Lumi. I wanted to show you my favourite thing. Then I could ask about yours, but I failed. Tell her what you like. Oh, that's what you like? Yes, I can feel it. Your joy and happiness. And it makes me happy too. Thanks for sharing it with me, Lumi. I don't know what we told her. Well, we've walked and talked a lot. Maybe Hermes has finished talking too. Shall we go and see? Okay, good. Hey, Franny! You can have a hug too. Yes, Fran is wearing the robes. Obviously dyed white because she likes everything dyed white, apparently. Yeah, I've got it in my inventory. It's just taking up space at the minute, so... But yeah, I didn't realise the bird appeared in Shadowbringers. I've never actually seen it, Murray, until just now, so... And there's Fran's Choco. I can't remember what Fran's Chocobo is. But yeah, I'm going to continue this because I think Meteon is still following me. Yes. Okay. She is indeed. But we'll just abandon Fran unless she's following us. I have no idea. Let's speak to Hermes. If you go to the Crystarium... Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. I've used the Crystarium in so many times, I've never seen that bird. There you are. I can see the fresh air has done Meteon good. Lumi wanted to learn about you and Elpis, so I taught her. About this place, about my power, about your favourite food. I'm not sure if that last one will be of any use. But I do appreciate your keeping Meteon company. While you're away, I finished speaking with our guests. Finished? Hardly. You requested time to consider the invitation, so we have no choice but to occupy ourselves with an inspection of your work. Imperial during MSQ at some point. I don't remember when the first one was. Oh, okay. I swear I've never seen it before. My apologies. It's been decided that MSQ and Hitholydes will accompany me as I tend to my duties. If you wish to learn more, perhaps you would like to come too? Sure. I'm compelled to remind you that she is in no way associated with the convocation. We simply chanced to meet at Propylaeon, whatever. There is no guarantee that the matters we discuss will remain private. I do not mind. To see the joy her presence brings Meteon, I cannot imagine our mysterious friend harbours malicious intent. Lumi is kind, really truly. She taught me as much as I taught her. You're coming, of course, to watch Hermes. You're bound to learn lots and lots. Well, I guess, sure. I'll come. Even though Emmett Selk looks really, really annoyed at that notion. It's just like, ugh, really? Oh, that's funny. Oh god, only 3 inventory slots. I've got all this crap from my manganese armor of the Behemoth Queen. Is it better? We lose skill speed and crit hit for determination and direct hit rates. Sure. Let's put our new... Ooh. Okay, new chest piece on. I mean, it's better, so we look a bit unmatching now, but... Right, lives apart. Composure regained, Hermes is ready to return to his duties. If everyone is ready, there are a few creations I need to check on. First, we shall return to the spot we found our wayward ambystoma. Have care when you step outside our hub, for there may be more unruly creatures about. Okay. You sense the presence of a powerful mark. Wait, what? Is that B rank? Is that B rank? Is that what that means? You sense the presence of a powerful mark, or is that considered something else? S rank? Hi, Franny. The S rank has spawned in Elpis. Numero uno. Well, I have no idea where it is, so I guess it's just within the area. Not that I'd be able to reach it anyway, probably, because I can't fly. It's like, I'd just be like jumping about to it. It would be cool to see it, though. Whatever it is, or wherever it is. These are birds of Elpis, so... I also have shouts off because, you know, trying to avoid spoilers of people shouting things in chat and stuff, so... Oh, you need to be 90? Okay. Well, I mean, I could probably still... do it. But I just probably... People wouldn't want a level 87 in a party, probably, but... This here is a new species of Petaluda we recently sent loose. Fran's just like, where? In the FC chat? I don't know if she was meant to do that. It's been doing very well, managing to maintain a stable existence thus far. If it can see its observation period to the end without issue, we shall release it unto the world. Tell me, do you know the difference between living beings and arcane entities? No? Oh, it's the presence of a soul. Yet the soul isn't something you can choose to have at will. No, it manifests only in those beings whose forms adhere to the laws of creation, that can endure on their own. Beings that do not fulfill this requirement, such as those that spontaneously born of magic or natural phenomena, do not have souls. No matter how much it might resemble flora or fauna, if it lacks a soul, then it is considered an arcane entity. Okay. Arcane entity equals no soul. Gotcha. Gotcha. So you see, if it is not for mankind... Oh, it is not for mankind to decide what is living. That domain lies beyond our manipulation, and it is hubris to assume otherwise. But come, let us head to the nearby beacon. I've received a report that arcane entities have gathered there. Okay. More soulless beings, okay. Well, you can stay there, nameless Petaluda. We're gonna head over here. I'm assuming that's where Fran's trying to go off to. She's trying to go off to wherever the S rank is in here. Over here? Okay. Wait, is it up here on this thing? Sent you a photo. Oh, okay. I'll have a look. Fran was finding the S rank so she could show me. Whoa, what the heck? It's some, like, 5-headed snake dude, mofo. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, cool. That looks awesome, Freddy. Thank you for sending me a photo of the S rank so I know what it looks like. I appreciate it. And I've not clicked in my game, goddammit. There we go. Ah, yes. Lightning Pneuma, just as the report said. Although we call this structure a beacon due to its form, it's in fact a magical device. By manipulating the balance of elements, it keeps the Isle airborne and maintains the climate thereupon. In the course of its operation, it often sees an internal shift towards a given element. Right now, that element is lightning, which draws the Pneuma here to replenish their ether. It appears Meteon is busy. She's having a chat. Would you care to assist me in her stead and feed the Pneuma? Okay. By using this lightning converger, you can harness ambient lightning and focus it into a ball. A veritable feast for our dazzling friends. Go on, give it a try. Okay, I guess I'll feed it. Do I have to use the lightning to create a ball of lightning? What, at the destination? Ooh. Okay. There we go. Eat, my friends. Yeah, that looked like a cool S rank. Perfectly done, Lumi. Look. See how they gather to feed? How they express themselves through their actions despite their lack of words. I mean, I guess. Speech is not the sole defining characteristic of a thinking, feeling creature, nor is silence an indication that they do not possess these qualities. Be it a soulless arcane entity such as the Pneuma, or an ephemeral life form such as the Petaluda, all seek to perpetuate their existence, to survive. Oh. Is Meteon an arcane entity? She can feel feelings, but... A good question. I can answer it from a theoretical standpoint, but it ultimately falls to the Bureau of the Architect to pass judgment. Okay. So technically, she's something of his creation, but she appears to understand and be able to feel emotion. So you could argue maybe that something would need a soul to maybe feel emotion. But then because she is a being, like I said, she's something he created, they might just think, oh, well, no, she's an arcane entity. Those with exceptional vision, such as Hitholydes, may be able to ascertain her true nature. But to me, it doesn't matter. She is herself, and that is all I need to know. So, MSQ's face. Oh, you finished already? I'm sorry, I was in the way. Not to worry, my dear. They miss nothing of note, and we still have plenty of work for them to observe. Next, we will head east to the Morning Dew. I need to speak with some observers there. Oh, you distracted them while I was feeding the Pneuma. Now we have to go somewhere else. That's fine. Right. Up the stairs? Yes. Up to the soul tree that's chilling up here. This Goobu just chilling out here. You too, Muggle. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Have yourself a great day too.
Amazing, is it not? The Ampelos, one of our newest subjects.
Sorry, not Goobu, Ampelos. It's called different things here.
So, how are we coming along?
Oh, she's not important enough to be voice acted, apparently. But then again, neither are we, so it's like... Oh, look, it's the flowers! So, the flowers were originally from Elpis. They actually survived all that time through... But then we found them in Labyrinthos. Did this place become...
This place is Elpis. Those flowers. Elpis.
Yes. This place didn't become Labyrinthos, did it? In later times?
Like me.
Enteleckies?
They are a product of Elpis, and so named for their birthplace. A happy accident, born of the hands of a former researcher who loved beautiful blossoms. Unique for how they change color, to reflect the emotional state of those nearby. Though be it here or elsewhere, they are seldom seen in any hue save purest white.
Reflect the emotional state, you say? By what means do they achieve this?
In creation, there exists an energy wholly apart from ether, one driven by emotions.
Is this going back to what Nidana was talking about? Was it Akasha? Whatever it's called, they believe it's the existence of something else that is completely different from ether. Is that what they're referring to?
In like manner to how we manipulate ether, this flower is subject to the influence of said energy. While it has no will of its own, it is sensitive to the prevailing emotion in the vicinity, and reacts by altering its color and vibrancy.
So they kind of reacted in the same way that the people that got affected by the transformation into blasphemies, the negative emotion technically turned them. I mean, the flower didn't turn into anything. It literally just kind of died when it was exposed in Thavnir, but...
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feeling.
We're going to impart this information.
Akasha. Though I'm not familiar with the term, your description suggests it is the self-same energy. Dynamis, we call it.
Dynamis. Okay. Elpis, powered by Dynamis.
And those entities like the Elpis flower that have the ability to interact with this energy, converting emotions into tangible phenomena, are Antelekis.
Okay.
That's me! That's me! An Entelecki!
Okay. But are you still considered an arcane entity, though? Because you have no soul?
That you are, my dear. And no ordinary one at that, but the first possessed of free will.
Oh, okay. So she's a special Entelecki. Arcane entity. Okay.
Wait. A form of energy other than ether? Dynamis? I've never heard of such a thing.
Hardly surprising. Dynamis cannot be seen, much less felt. And though its existence has long been theorized, We had no proof until the flower's serendipitous creation. What's more, Dynamis is far weaker than Ether. Under normal circumstances, its effects are drowned out by the latter.
Okay, so is there circumstances which that isn't the case?
On account of which, beings comprised of and reliant upon the Ether, like you and I, are unable to make practical use of Dynamis.
It kind of sounds more and more, because obviously what happened when people were being transformed into the blasphemies, they essentially had no ether. And we know this because Y'shtola couldn't see them. So she couldn't see the blasphemy, and when it disappeared, she couldn't see anything either because there was no ether. So is it to do with Dynamis, potentially, that these people are transforming?
'Tis a truly esoteric thing, known to but a select few scholars.
Intriguing. Then, given the limitations you described, why create Meteon?
Our star, Aetheris, is especially rich in ether, so much so that its name is derived from it. However, when we consider all energy in existence here and in the vast space beyond, Dynamis may account for as much as 68.3%.
That's a lot of Dynamis.
The more abundant form by far. Were we able to control it, we could open the door to limitless possibilities. 'Tis not unlike a gently flowing stream, unable to break through the dam of ether barring its path. But if we could imbue the stream with the vigor of a raging river...
No worries, Toy Raccoon. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Enjoy your duty roulettes. I hope you have a great day too.
Not that I have such grand ambitions. Nay. I merely wish to create a being that...
And thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate it.
The relative scarcity of ether beyond the bounds of this star was a concern. And so, I looked to another source of energy by necessity.
That being Dynamis. No wonder her ether is so thin.
That explains it, I guess.
Precisely.
Yours is thin too. Like an entelechy. Like me. So... are we the same? Entelecchies.
Sure, I don't see why I couldn't be one. Well, I have been known to transcend my limits with nothing but determination. If I'm thin, it's because MSQ didn't do a proper job. Oh, we are totally choosing this option.
Well, aren't we ungrateful? Mayhap I should revert you to the pathetic, faded thing you were.
Ooh, we're making it bad.
A deficit of ether alone does not an entelechy make. It would, however, make it easier for you to interact with Dynamis.
Oh, I chose that option too. It seemed like the right option to pick just because we're like provoking MSQ, so...
And limited though its influence may be, this quality could prove the difference between victory and defeat. You do well not to underestimate it.
So is he trying to say that in our current form we're actually able to interact with Dynamis a lot more just because our ether is kind of weak here? I mean, we have technically traveled back in time, so... Hey, Mr. Goober, whose name I forget what you are called now.
Oh dear. I'd forgotten about the poor fella. You must excuse me a moment while I go and verify a few more things.
And we saw Hydaelyn was here with Moondoggo, so... Where's she at? their greatest contribution. MSL appears to be in deep thought. Not that I or anyone else would be able to make use of it even if we knew, but it irks me to discover that there is an entirely different form of energy, and no one told me. That personal annoyance aside, Hermes' knowledge is undeniably impressive. Given that there are none among the 14 who specialize in the Celestial, he would become a welcome addition. Assuming he can be persuaded to join, that is. I still can't understand his hesitation. Why did you join the convocation? Oh ho, you wish to know why Emmett Selk was chosen for the convocation? I should be glad to share the tale. Ahem. It began when... Not another word. Lest you've forgotten where to learn about Hermes, not me. My misspent youth is not your concern. Well, I apologize. Jeez. Just trying to make light conversation. My apologies for the wait. I've inspected the Ampelos. That's it. To my satisfaction. All is well with the creature, and I dare say it won't be long ere it is released unto the world. Another creation, however, reportedly isn't faring so well. The Charybdis. Or is it Charybdis? That is what we shall tend to next. I don't know if it's Charybdis or Charybdis. If you would follow me, my friends, we shall return to the main isle and head north. Okay? Might be Charybdis. Like a K. Right, it's just up here. Oh, we've got another 2. The 12 Wonders and Poeten Oikos. We have 2 more unattuned crystals here. Oh, get me up on here. I don't want to be attacked. Oh, these things don't attack us. Oh, I thought everything attacked us, but these things don't. I mean, the bird of Ilpis will, but... Sorry, of Elpis, not Ilpis. Elpis. Yo! What? One of the things that we fought on top of, Bismarck. I understand there is a problem with one of the Charybdis. Yes, that's right. As you know, the Charybdis is based on a sea creature. Owing to adjustments to enhance its affinity to wind, it is capable of flight. The specimens created from the concept could all fly without issue, but a problem arose in subsequent generations. That's quite a chin it's got on it, hasn't it? This third generation creature was born with an etheric balance leaning strongly towards water. Its aquatic origin reasserting itself, it would seem. The result being its affinity to wind is diminished, and it cannot fly. No matter what we try, we can't get it to rise even the slightest bit. For such change to manifest in so few generations, I fear they are too unstable, flawed. With your permission, I will revert the creatures and recommend to the Bureau that the concept be revised. He doesn't like that idea. With its etheric balance leaning towards water, the Charybdis would indeed struggle to manipulate wind. Hey Eric, nice to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Continuing with the MSQ. We're in a brand new area called Elpis, and it's very, very pretty. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a great Christmas. Yet it is too early to conclude that it cannot fly. Having failed at first, it may simply have developed a fear. I shall transform and fly with it, helping it to manipulate wind until it finds its wings. What? You needn't go to such lengths. Been a hectic morning, but I made it. Woohoo! You don't know? But of course not. Transformation is an art in which one manipulates a vast quantity of ether to construct another body around oneself. In practice, this allows one to assume any conceivable form, and thereby transcend the limits of one's flesh. Yet convenient though it may be, transforming in the presence of others is considered vainglorious in the extreme, as uncouth and unseemly as running about robeless. Shameful. Oh, don't tell me. I'm sure someone's done that at some point, running around robeless. Am I to understand you make a habit of this? Nothing of the sort. It's just that, when transformed, I can wield the wind and fly. It may seem excessive, but what is our shame next to the lives of these creatures? They deserve a chance, and we owe it to them to do all in our power. Be that as it may. Yes, I believe I have a solution. MSQ, may I trouble you to move that Charybdis away from its fellows? Somewhere out of sight. Meanwhile, I'd like the rest of you to help me prepare here. What mischief are you scheming now? No mischief, I assure you. I would most spare you the need to report to your colleagues that Hermes committed an indiscretion. Christmas was good, how was yours? Yeah, it was good, thank you, Eric. It was good. And obviously, first Christmas with Simon, so... Yay. It was really nice. Christmas Day food was good, and we had my aunt come round, so... It was just like a small, tiny gathering. So yeah, it was just the 5 of us. Obviously, Fran wasn't here, but we'll be seeing Fran hopefully within the next month. Her and Sam, so... yeah. And Simon really enjoyed it too, so... Which is awesome, so... So have a little faith and run along. Yeah, it was. It was, like I said, you don't need loads of people there. It was just a nice little, you know, have some food, have some drinks, have a little bit of stuff to pick at, feeling hungry in the evening, but I didn't actually overeat or drink too much though, so I trust you don't mind. Way too warm. It's way too warm with this jumper on. The only thing is, I'm wearing like a long sleeved, it's like a vest top thing. Oh yeah, it's way too warm. I need to take this off. I think this still turns off my camera. I wonder. Oh, it's off. Okay. One sec, guys. I'm just gonna take this jumper off. Alright, there we go. Whew. At least I'm not, well, hopefully not be melting now. Yeah, it's still like a long sleeve thing. It's just to go underneath stuff to make it a bit warmer. But it's technically thin in itself, but yeah. It's still too warm in here, especially since the heating's on, I think. And when I play Final Fantasy, my computer is like 10 times hotter than it normally would be, streaming on console, so... MSQ is out of sight? Good, let's speak of the plan. It's a stroke of genius, really. We have MSQ train the Charybdis. Wait, what? Him train it? Hello, that's a new creature over there. Aside from being able to fly untransformed, he can readily see ether currents. And with his adept spellcraft, he can also employ suitable wind magics to guide the creature along. Okay. While he is indeed capable of all you described, it is not his duty. I am loath to trouble him with it. Don't be. As I mentioned, it would also be for his own sake. With that settled, let's begin at once. Lumi, I want you to go to MSQ. Tell him you have a favour to ask. He will be disinclined to cooperate at first, but he mustn't be discouraged. With our friend, the trick is to be unflaggingly persistent. Off you go now, and good luck. With the chat mode is say use your keyboard to say I have a favour to ask. Okay. I see. Wait, what is this thing? Excuse me. Occupet? Yeah, this is Elpis. It's new, very, very pretty here. There's lots of blossoms and trees and flowers and stuff, and it's just very, very pretty. Yeah, I appreciate you guys being here today. Thank you so much for hanging out as we continue the MSQ. Yes, it is very, very nice. When we first came in here, I was like trying to take as many screenshots as possible, like in cutscenes and... Oh god, they're gonna see me now. Oh, we have to go over here. Gives you Fable vibes? It's definitely got that mystical kind of magical feel to it. I can't see too much being over here, but... Okay. MSL. Well, are your preparations for the scheme that is clearly not a scheme complete? Okay, say... I have a favour to ask. Oh, no, you don't. I'm not lifting a finger. Ugh, I don't know what Hitholydes is up to, and I will not be made to know. I refuse. I keep saying, I don't know, I keep saying Hith or Hitholydes. I think it's Hitholydes. If Hitholydes is to be believed, relentless insistence may serve to wear down the ever-wary Emmet Selk. Although I suppose that's because I'm much more familiar with those games than Final Fantasy. Maybe, but I think they all have that kind of, like I say, that fantasy kind of vibe to them, so... With chat mode... Oh god, please, Emmet Selk. Oh god. Okay, I'm literally begging him now. You have to do it even with, like, the punctuation. That's the thing. You have to make sure it's completely, like, please, comma, space, Emmet hyphen Selk. This is being persistent.
No, no, no. You are not foisting this nonsense on me.
I'm given to understand you have the power to help the Charybdis, and should be quite willing to do so. And so I appeal to your better nature, most benevolent Emmet Selk. Please teach her to fly.
Or else Hermes will transform. Right now.
Right now.
Now, there's no need to go quite that far. Altruism is its own reward, as I'm sure he would agree.
Oh, would he now? And who contrived to put me in this position, pray tell?
I wonder.
Nothing so devious. I merely suggested a possible course of action.
Please,
Emmet Selk.
Please, Emmet Selk. Please.
Even Meteon's getting in on it now.
I did not come all this way to play nursemaid to your creations. I thank you to remember this favor and let it be the last. I will aid it once it has taken to the air. It falls to you to shepherd it skyward.
Well, let's relax and enjoy the spectacle, shall we?
Oh, we shall. How can you say no to that little girl? I know. Well, technically, she's actually one of Hermes' creations. So we were trying to discuss whether or not she has a... We got a discussion, or we got basically told that if something does not have a soul, whether it's flora or fauna, if it does not have a soul, it is considered a... Oh god, arcane entity. And then I can't remember what the other term was. So we're trying to determine whether she is an arcane entity. But she says she has feelings and stuff. She can feel feelings and convey feelings and emotions to people through telepathy. So
You were wondering why Emmett Selk joined the convocation.
Oh, you're going to tell me now?
Truth be told, he wasn't the first choice for the office. I was. On the strength of my ability to see ether.
Oh, so he took your place?
But I declined the offer. For though my vision is exceptional, I am pedestrian in all other aspects. Worse even. Quite abysmal when it comes to manipulating ether, for example. Couldn't transform even if I had a mind to do so. What good is the ability to perceive a problem if one cannot act to address it? Emmett Selk has no such shortcomings. He excels in vision and manipulation both, the latter to an extraordinary degree. If there is a mage more powerful, I do not know of them.
I mean, Emmett Selk is pretty cool.
Thus did I recommend him for the office in my stead. And I wasn't the only one. Far from it. Countless others vouched for his skill and character. People the world over, to whom he had previously lent a helping hand. Oh, how surprised he was. Claimed he hadn't done anything remarkable for anyone. Modest to a fault. He deserved every bit of acclaim he received. Yet he may well have gone unappreciated were it not for a mutual friend.
Okay.
A singular soul who can't help but involve herself in the business of others. Where she walks, excitement is certain to follow.
Oh, they're talking about Azem, aka me,
Her
apparently.
antics irritate Emmett Selk to no end. But much of his grumbling stems from genuine concern. When our friend calls, he never fails to answer and lend his talents. And in the course of doing so, he himself came to be recognized and respected by those around him. They are truly remarkable individuals, and I'm proud to call them friends. To help them realize their dreams. This will be my greatest contribution to our world. And when they have fulfilled their respective purposes, so too shall I have fulfilled mine, and together we may return to the star.
Oh.
Look at me, spilling my innermost secrets. I can't seem to help it with you. I can only assume it is due to the color of your soul. I just don't understand how you can be so alike and yet so different.
Well done, my pet. Well done!
Hey, see, you're flying now.
Ah, yes. I dare say the Charybdis will be fine here on.
It was Charybdis, okay, I did pronounce it correctly.
Why don't you go and signal to Emmett Selk? Let him know that his arduous task is at an end.
I think he liked to help, personally. He was complaining about it at first, but I think he actually wanted to help. Couldn't blame him. Oh, wave. Okay, I have to stand here and wave. Hello? You can come down now. Consider how often he would be asked for help. Well, maybe. Emerging from his reverie, Emmett Selk notices you and begins to descend with the Charybdis. It's because he's just so talented, though. I love Emmett Selk. Emmett Selk is our bro. I have no words to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, the Charybdis has learned to fly. And Lumi and I could relax and have a pleasant chat. I'm sure you did. The creature needed some small assistance at first, but soon as it was flying more or less on its own. I doubt you need to repeat the lesson. That was truly impressive. I witnessed it all from afar. The Charybdis flies. Indeed, with this we've proven that even a creature with skewed etheric balance is capable of flight. Though we helped it to achieve this, the Charybdis is a herd animal. They may well aid their struggling kin in like fashion if and when the need arises. Keeping this in mind, I bid you continue observing them. If that is what you want. But if I may say so, rather than hoping an idealistic possibility comes to pass, would it not be simpler to have the concept adjusted? That way we could guarantee that anomalies such as this specimen are never born in the first place. I don't think it's an anomaly. I think it's nice to see a variation. These creatures are already here. We will spare no effort in giving them a chance to survive. As you wish, Chief. As you wish. Come along now, anomaly. Look, it couldn't fly and then it flew. What more do you want? Hermes. I'm fine. Don't worry. Well, that concludes all of my present tasks. Let us return to Anagnorisis for now. I still can't pronounce that. Literally, like, millions of words we've come across in this area alone. I can't pronounce them. Maybe not millions, that's exaggerating just a tad, but... But yeah, they certainly didn't like the idea, or Hermes didn't like the idea of just, like... almost like just getting rid of it and just starting again. Like, he thinks that they deserve better than that. Like, they're living creatures now, like, just to go and get rid of them just because they don't fit a certain criteria. Like, they managed to teach that one how to fly, and it wasn't even etherically balanced towards wind. So... What? Want to apologise for forcing me to help, do you? No. Save your breath. You didn't force me to do anything. I merely chose the most expeditious way to have done with an impediment to our business. Sure. Sure, buddy. Okay. Whatever you say. Oh, the space is getting smaller and smaller. Convera skin cuisses or cusses of the behemoth queen. So we have... It's just our gloves and our boots, really, we need to change up now. Ether to ether. Something seems to be weighing on Hermes' mind. Oh, look at that minion. That looks so cute. Well, it's very bright. Tell me, Lumi, in the course of watching me, have you learned aught of value? Nothing so far. I'm hopeful that will change. Dynamis seemed promising. I'm not sure what I'm looking for, but I don't think I found it yet. Was it to do with Dynamis? I feel like... I don't know whether it was to do with Dynamis, you know? I'm going to do the last one. If only my work were more interesting. That's not what I was trying to say. Nevertheless, I'm still indebted to you for keeping me to your company. If there is aught I might do, you need but ask. Chief Hermes, what good fortune to find you here. Is something the matter? The Ichion. I'm afraid it's done it again. No sooner did we release one for observation than it set upon the nearby occupetes, slaughtering them. Was the creature hungry or somehow provoked? I just fed them myself, and the occupetes were keeping a wide berth. It is the nature of the Ichion that is to blame, their innate viciousness. Temperament aside, it is an outstanding creation, perfect in form and function. Though it may not be suited for release, I've no doubt the Bureau will accept its concept for preservation. In any case, there's no point in postponing the inevitable. Doris will revert them all once the paperwork's in order. So anyone, anytime anyone has mentioned like reverting them back to ether, he has a problem with that. Like, he really doesn't like it. Like, the idea of that. Where is the scene of the incident? Just off the path to the 12 Wonders. As you make your way, you should see it on the left. I don't know if Doris is still there, however. But Hermes, wait! Yeah, anything about reverting them, he does not... He hates the idea. Like, he's gone really super, like, defensive. If this is part of his work, then I would observe. We follow. Interesting, interesting. Let's go over here then, shall we? Oh wait, there's a plus quest. There's a plus quest. You can actually get a freaking ether card. Where is it? Where is it hiding? It's over here somewhere. Aha. Socles. Touring Anagnorisis. Anagnorisis. Part 1. Socles regards you with pointed interest. Welcome, Printer Anagnorisis. I am Socles, and I manage this region under the authority of Chief Hermes, the head overseer of Elpis. And you are, oh, how unusual, a soul-bearing familiar. A familiar must have a mission, and yet you offer no message and carry no cargo. Are you perhaps here for the purposes of observation? Yes, that must be it. In which case, you need only mention my name to Carmion, and she'll gladly give you a tour of our domain. Soak it all in. Okay. Oh, I shall soak it in. Okay, let's head over here. Have a little chat with Carmion or Charmion. Charmion, maybe? Yes? Yes, what can I do for you? Lumi, is it? An overseer Socles wishes me to act as your guide. Oh. Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. I'd be more than happy to show you around. I'm simply wondering why the overseer chose to send you to me, of all people. I haven't been here long myself, truth be told. Until quite recently, I was wholly engaged in a prolonged research project at the Academia Anida. Surely there are other more experienced individuals who could provide a more comprehensive... This grumbling is hardly constructed now, is it? The task was given to me, and I will attempt to cover the most salient features of our facilities to the best of my abilities. After all, it is not every day that one is asked to indulge the curiosity of such a rare and fascinating visitor. We can commence the tour this very moment, if you like. Yes. Then let us begin. You know, rather than have me lecture you as we walk along, I think observing firsthand what we do here in Anagnorisis will prove more beneficial. I'll point you in the right direction, and you can question my colleagues to your heart's content. Once we've completed a circuit, we can return and speak to Overseer Socles. Okay. And now she be accompanying us. Right, okay, let's go to the furthest one, which is up here. But we can sprint, though. Well, we can't get on a mount and get too far away. We can sprint, which is a good thing. So we'll speak to the first person who is over here. Blaste. Hello, Charmian. Was there something? The overseer asked that I give this familiar a tour of the grounds, and I thought the best way to do that was to show her what we do here firsthand. I see. But as my work is rather difficult to demonstrate, I hope a brief explanation will suffice. Our creations are many and varied, but I mainly preside over the plant life. I was about to say planet life for some reason. Over the plant life. When it comes to watching certain grasses grow, one must be prepared to observe over the course of several years, and in the case of trees, sometimes decades. Tedious, perhaps, yet necessary. Plants are capable of altering an entire habitat, and their presence as a food source has an enormous influence on the local wildlife. Was that the sort of thing you wished to know? Yes, that was perfect, thank you. Okay, so they spend their whole lives watching the grass grow. I mean... They watch grasses grow, flowers bloom, trees rise from the ground. Oh, I didn't even see these guys here before. I like how these creatures are just kind of chilling. These normal creatures that would be enemies if they were named. Okay, cool. Paramonos. Who do we have here? A familiar of some kind, judging by your ethereal structure. Yes, I'm accompanying Lumi here on a tour around Anagnoresis, at the behest of the Overseer. A tour? Feel free to wander as you please, but of course, I advise keeping your distance from the larger creatures. The fauna I have under observation occupy the top tier of the food chain, and do not take kindly to intruders in their territory, especially the specimens found on the other islands. They can be exceedingly hostile. Well, I'm sure you are quite capable of defending yourself. No one appreciates a surprise tusk through the abdomen, eh? Oh, God. Thank you for the warning. We'll proceed with due caution. Yeah, I don't think I want to tusk through my abdomen. Thanks, mate. Well, there's Sockley, so it's down here. There be the Gubu Empilalos, whatever the heck it's called. Oh, look at this thing. That's a big version of the little minion that the person had. Nicias. Charmian. Oh, and who is your friend? A Zem's familiar? Why, you appear so astute and deliberate in your thinking. I should very much like to make an extended study of your composition and consciousness. Oh, do forgive my forwardness. It's my duty to chart the behaviour of familiars, and I find it ever so diverting. Arcane servants are rarely permitted to roam the world at will, you see, but our research here is given special dispensation, once the subjects are properly registered as concepts, of course. There are times when familiars are tasked with tending cattle or must otherwise coexist with other living beings. Such projects are brought to me, and I'm responsible for observing and evaluating their potential compatibilities. Oh, but of course, if a Zem might grant us permission, then you could abide here for a few years while I analyse. And on that note, we really must be moving along. Step lively, Lumi. Yep. I think we've covered the main areas of interest. All that's left now is to speak with Overseer Sockley. I would love to, because it sounds like he wants to study me, and that's a big no-no. So, no thank you. I shall be leaving now. I'm sorry, did that little tiny bird that is flying awkwardly to the side, did that just say neigh? Or is that a little tiny horse? Is that a little tiny horse? Or was that a bird that just said neigh? It might be a little tiny little horse minion thing. I guess I'll see, because it's coming around this way. Oh, is it a horse? Oh, it is a horse. Okay. It's the little tiny unicorn. Okay. I was about to say, why is there this little tiny bird flying around? It just says neigh. Okay. Oh, I think I have that minion as well. I got so confused for a second there. Ah, I see you completed your tour. Almost. We spoke with those in charge of the various facets of Anagnoresis. Anagnoresis. Yeah, okay. But I thought it would be fitting to end this visit where it began. With you, Overseer Sockley. I see. And what is your impression of the work we do here? It attracts some interesting people. I will say that. I'm glad we could help further your worldly education. And I'm glad to see you enjoyed the experience. At least, I hope you did. You are truly a masterpiece of creation. Only a soul-bearing familiar could demonstrate such robust cognitive and cogitative faculties. Were you perhaps designed to inspire others? I feel something special has been woven into your aura. I don't know. You have an intriguing presence, to say the least. Please stay a while and share more of your thoughts with us. Well, I'm assuming there's a part 2 to this quest, so... Yes, I second this invitation. In all the long years I've resided here, never have I encountered such a unique entity, and one of a Zems, no less. Give me the card. Let me guess, it's part 2. Oh, wait, we get gear from this. Oh, okay, I didn't realize we got gear. But, you're not. Are you for current related? And you're not MSQ related. Leave you. Where's the time? Oh, good God, is that honestly the time? It's nearly 6:30? Ooh, unicorns! Monocera, they're going to attack me on sight. Okay, let's go over and, we're gonna search for Hermes, because I I wanted to be on until 6:30, potentially 7:15, so this is probably going to be like the last thing we do for today. Yes, we have a role quest as well that we can now do technically as well, but I can save that for Thursday, so we have to remember to go to Limsa to do our level 87 role quest. Oh god, Yggdrant. It's like Yggdrasil, like the great tree of life, but Yggdrant. Oh boy. Yep, it killed these things. The lacerations and burns are unmistakable. Is it Lycaon or Ichion? Maybe it's a Lycaon. No, because if it was a capital L, well, it might be Lycaon. Lycaon was indeed responsible. I thought it was an I. That's why I said Ichion. But the creature is nowhere to be seen. Doros must have taken it away. If the man makes his base at the 12 Wonders, I shall go and seek him out there. MSQ and I will search the area for good measure, just to make sure the Ichion did not escape. I think it's an I. I'm going to produce it's an I unless I hear it spoken. My thanks, so let's meet at the 12 Wonders when you've finished. I'll go on ahead. Please follow Illumi. Okay. Meteons with me. Come, it's down this path and over the bridge. Okay. Music. We're also going to tune to the 12 Wonders Aetherite over here. Is that a creature? Oh, okay. I was about to say, is that someone's mount or a creature? It's a creature. Rips. That seems a bit... Oh, look, our first Aether current that I found just on or in the world. I feel like they were just a bit lazy. I mean, you could just say Griffin. Grips. Just say Griffin. There we go. Wait, so does it actually show up under Aether currents now then? It does. Okay, good. Big with Meteon. There it is, the 12 Wonders. Hermes is looking for Doros. Let's look for Doros too. He's a man with long blonde hair, I think. I'll know him when I see him. Okay, she's accompanying us now. Okay, let's just go. First of all, sprint over to this Aetherite. Blonde-haired woman. She said it was a blonde-haired man. Like the dude over there that person with that minion is chilling at. Blonde-haired man. Doros, that's Doros. Well now, if it isn't Meteon, what brings you here? Straight into a cutscene. Ah, I thought I heard familiar voices. I didn't realize you two had decided to help me search for Doros. Thank you. You're in charge of the... Is it an I or is it... It might be an... Actually, no, it's an L, isn't it? The Lycaones? You're in charge of the Lycaons? Oh, whatever. I believe. The things. Where are they now? Out in the fields in restraints. Frenzied as they were, I couldn't well return them to... Is that Silent K? Thesis? Once I've submitted my report, I'll see them reverted without delay. It's as he says, the beasts are indeed quite ferocious. You're one of the 14. What brings you here? Nothing you need concern yourself with, as you were. We've heard the news that a Lycaon, or Lycaons, slaughtered Occupitus. See, all these words for monsters, I just can't pronounce any of them. Because I haven't heard them spoken, so I don't know how they're pronounced. It's just like, I'm guessing. As the observer in charge, you have the opinion that they are not fit to be released? I am. Their abnormal aggression and exceptional strength makes for a highly problematic combination. It matters not whether they are released. Oh, it is L. Okay, Lycons, maybe just Lycons, would threaten other species and upset the natural order. Could it be that the specimens observed are an outlier? Highly unlikely. We've created a good many of them, all exhibited the same tendencies. Even when we used Kairos to begin with a fresh slate, their behavior was unchanged. Kairos? A memory reconfiguration system. The Chief himself created it. It allows us to erase or alter memories, that we may observe creations in different environmental conditions without needing to remake them from scratch. Quite impressive and potentially dangerous. Depending on the intensity of the etheric emissions, Astaroth may wish to have words with you. Rest assured I've kept all values within prescribed limits, and to prevent misuse, its applications are limited to those authorized by the Chief Overseer. Do not misunderstand. To manipulate a subject's memories is an intrusive act I deeply abhor, but it is still preferable to execution. Come now, Chief, let's not be so melodramatic. What was born of ether is simply being reduced to its original state. I know the distinctions concern you, but we mustn't lose sight of the bigger picture, making rational choices for the sake of a more prosperous star. If a creation cannot be properly studied, even with the aid of Kairos, we remake it. If a creation is deemed a detrimental existence, we unmake it. 'Tis all for the greater good, and none question the necessity of such routine processes. I understand these things, I do. I would never think to unleash a clear and undeniable threat onto the world. Yet insignificant though their individual lives may be next to all creation, it is all the Lycons have. Before we seal their fates, we owe it to these beings to exhaust all options, to ensure that nothing has been overlooked. If you insist, let me provide you with a full report and we may take it from there. Would it be possible for us to attend the discussion that MSQ may better carry out his duties? By all means. Pray, show them to the meeting room. Okay, she didn't say nothing. A little bit weird there. To man, other beings are just things, to be used and controlled like magic. That's what Hermes told me once. Alright. Ether to ether has been completed. Get my new bootsies. Okay, now we just need to get the gloves because they don't match whatsoever. I mean, we need the headpiece, obviously, but yeah, the gloves just do not match currently. But yeah, hopefully we'll get that. Oh, it's like we have claws for feet. I've just noticed that. Wow. But yeah, actually, this was a very, very good place to stop, I think, so... Because it is, like I said, I wanted to stop around 6:30, and it is, like, literally 6:30 on the dot. Because we need to order food in, and we didn't want it to be too late, so... I think I am going to call it there for today, guys. So thank you very, very much for being here, for hanging out with me. Thank you for the follow earlier there, Dirty Raccoon. I appreciate it. We will be continuing this on Thursday. We'll also do probably the role quest that we have. So we'll do the level 87 role quest. And then we'll also, like I said, we'll continue with the MSQ. This is a good, yeah, it's a good spot. Because there's like, obviously not really a whole load going on. Yeah, okay, we have to figure out with these creatures or something. We have to go and decide whether we're going to try to help them or unmake them, I guess as the term is. But it was really cool that we actually got to a new area. Like I said, Elpis is really awesome. It's very, very, very pretty here. I do like this area a lot. But yeah, like it's getting good. The story's getting good. I've enjoyed today. Like I said, we haven't done like a whole lot of stuff, but it's been good. It's been enjoyable. Like I said, and thank you guys so much for hanging out with me again. I'm going to set a raid up. I don't know if Mio is going to try and come over here first, but I'm going to try and beat him to it. I don't know how long he's going to be on, so I'm going to put a raid up for him. We're going to throw you guys over to him. I'm not sure what he's doing, but he's online, so you guys are going to him, and I'm going to go and sort my food out. So thanks again, guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, rest of your evening, and I'll see you all again on Thursday for some more Endwalker MSQ. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.